you okay?
Please.
I'm hitting go live so I can just go post my Discord messages. That is the only reason I'm doing it at this point. Because my Discord messages amuse me. Then again, many things amuse me. You know, like the fact that I'm streaming again, basically.
I am apparently a dumbass.
That's fine.
Who decided that I was gonna just randomly pause my encounter count at 69.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, hello again to Twitch. Kali will be with me in a minute. A summary of the situation. Kali's here. I'm going to be spending about 80% of this stream muted. Because due to the fact that my parents are evil, also known as scheduling things happened, I've ended up with a shit ton of food. So I'm currently sitting here with a plate on my lap, and a bowl on that plate with my chili in it, because, you know, putting all the things in the same place. So I'm going to be playing the entire time one-handed, and I'm going to have my mic muted for most of it while I eat. Normally, I wouldn't be doing something this impolite, because I don't like eating while I stream, because it's a bit rude to put on a stream for entertainment and then proceed, you know, to not be entertaining. However, I'm already, like, most of an hour past where I wanted to be starting. Hey, Shard. Yeah, so because I'm already, like, about an hour-ish, a bit more than an hour, a bit less than an hour past where I wanted to be starting, I'm just gonna play the game one-handed, mute my mic, and Kali's gonna take over half the show. Sorry, Kali.
I mean, there are two of us.
That is
If
true.
I haven't been taking half the show before, something is a little off.
Yeah, I seem to just do a lot of rambling in this place, to be honest. That's the only thing. But
Fantastic.
I also need to remember to turn your Twitch on, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, so I'm going to be spending most of this stream 80% silent, at least until I finish my food. And in case you're wondering, because I know somebody's going to be wondering, holy fuck, where are my encounters? Okay, they're back. The stuff that I currently have sitting here on my lap. I have waffles, like the potato waffles, the chippy sort, chips, tempura prawns, king prawns specifically, some chicken nuggets, some chili, leftover chili from the other day, garlic bread that I think has spicy cheese melted into it, and some of the soup bread, which I know has garlic and herb cheese melted into it. So, I'm gonna be here a while. Hence why we're starting streaming instead of me eating before we stream, because honestly, like, between being impolite versus... I'm trying to set my phone up on my computer so that it'll... No, I'm just gonna fucking put it on my water bottle. That'll be easier. Between, like, the amount of bullshit we get up to in this stream anyway, like, I was just saying to Kali before we start, it's not like the serious level for this stream is like 3 anyway, so, you know. At this point,
Which is arbitrary.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yeah, it's arbitrary, but it's also correct. So at this point, like, it's not even a surprise for me to be sitting here eating on stream, and basically every single time I turn my mic on, I'm probably gonna have a mouthful of something. So instead, I'll just have to ask you to excuse me.
That's fine. Hey, Kara. Okay,
Hi,
so Kara, what you were talking about earlier about wanting the homemade tortilla like flavor. No headache getting worse. That's illegal. Should I actually tell you about this or no? Because it is.
I want to hear about tortillas, but also I just realised a dramatic problem, which is I've got to wait until I get an encounter, or I'm not holding food in one hand to be able to turn my mic back on. That's a problem. Oh well, you're just probably going to get a really quiet picks, and my mic's halfway across the room already, just to make sure that you don't pick up too much if I do turn it on, so...
So far so good, by the way. Okay. So the homemade tortilla chip thing. That's actually really easy to do. All you have to do is, hey Ellenish! Yes, you have to say hello to Ellenish 5 times a day, and then you get some salt and you sprinkle it on the floor in the shape of a pentagram, and then Ellenish will come to your house and make you tortilla chips. I'm joking. However, no, what you do is you go to the store and you know those big, like, tall packs of the little tortilla things that look like the ones that you would use for, like, fish tacos or something? You buy a pack of those corn ones. You cut them into 8s, like you're about to do a pizza or something. You deep fry them until the bubbles have stopped. You pull them out, you shake them off so most of the oil is off, you dump them in a bowl, and then you salt them. And that's it. That's literally it. That's all you do. Why is my... Oh, shit. That's right. There we go.
Okay, hey Elenesh. I'm gonna make this fucking announcement pretty much every time. You have to excuse me being quiet, I'm eating, because my schedule got fucked over.
And yes, somebody absolutely gave out how to summon you. I would apologize, but I'm not sorry, because you're amazing.
Which is reasonable.
And that
Elenesh
amazingness should be shared.
Yeah. I'm doing well. Like I said, my schedule got a bit fucked up, but I'll explain that after I finish stuffing my face with random bullshit that's on this plate. Mostly so it doesn't get... Actually, to be fair, I can explain it now. Essentially, the summary of the situation is my church is currently doing a pantomime, but obviously pandemic. So they've done it, and they've put it on YouTube. I'm not giving out the channel name.
Aww.
Well, not on Twitch anyway. If you're really curious, then maybe I'll allow it in the Discord. But it's one of those things where I think I'd get yelled at if I gave it out too willy nilly because strangers on the internet. So you know, because there are kids involved in this. Obviously, it's a church panto.
I mean, if they wanted that, then they shouldn't have put it on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what I mean. My parents exist, and that's kind of the situation that I live in. Anyway,
yeah, that's.
So at about 3 p.m. because yeah, we're gonna go back a bit for this info. At about 3 p.m. we had food, and I had. Now the thing is my mum had like sausage sandwich, bacon sandwich, and eggs and stuff, and it was like a massive sandwich. So they were not hungry for like forever. I had 2 sausage sandwiches, which naturally is a lot less than a massive stack of shit on a sandwich. So a bit before I started the Pokemon Blue stream, a bit ago, I went and asked like, what are we planning, like food-wise, like tea-wise, because I was basically like, well, I'll stream because Kali's asleep, and then I will promptly then eat my tea and then go and stream with Kali. Yeah, strangers on the internet can find out where you live. So they were like, well, we weren't sure if we were going to do tea because I'm still stuffed from dinner, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, whatever. So I left that happen, and I was like, okay, so what I'll do then is I'll go stream my Pokemon Blue, I'll take a break a bit before Kali wakes up, I'll come down, I'll make myself a sandwich, get some crisps, you know, stuff like that, just snacky food, eat that, and then go up and stream with Kali. Yeah, okay, that sounds like no problem, go ahead and have fun. So I piss off to go stream. I stream for hour 45 or so. Kali's got about half an hour till she wakes up, according to me asking yays. Ooh, blanket bundle, that's good.
Yay, blanket.
And I end the stream, throw everything up for a bit, and pop downstairs to go get food. I grab a bag of crisps out the cupboard, I grab an apple, like to cut and core that, and my parents go, oh, I know, we need to use up some of this garlic and herb cheese, and we've got bread rolls, which are like soup bread. I don't know what the hell you guys would call it, but it's basically like, it's a small pod of bread that you can cut through the middle and like break in half, and most of the time in this country we use it for soup. Like dippy bread for soup. They're
yeah, that's
great.
a bread roll.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if you necessarily call them bread rolls, because the thing is I've also heard bread rolls referred to as cobs, which are a different thing. Or cobs referred to as bread rolls. England is a fucked up country when it comes to our food. We call them baps as well, which, God help you, anybody who offers you a bap, it's a cob. Which is essentially...
A cob is a sandwich bread, right? It's like a...
It's sandwich
like
bread. It's
like
flat,
sandwich.
Yeah, flat base. You put your sandwich stuff in the middle, and there's a slightly rounded one. It's the stuff you see for burgers, basically, but like less rounded. It's a cob.
Yeah.
Welcome to Britain. We have literally 4 different names, and we will fight about them. So anyway, I'm intending to make myself a cob, and they're like, well, we've got these bread rolls, we can put some cheese in them, we can cook them, and you can have the melted cheese in them. And actually, we've also got these tempura prawns, we need to get rid of those as well, so I'll do you some of those. And then they're putting on the chicken nuggets. Hello again, Carmen. They're putting on the chicken nuggets, they're putting on chips, they're putting on waffles, and they're getting the leftover chili out of the freezer to defrost and cook again so that we can have that. And it's just like, I literally came down here with the plans to spend 20 minutes getting and eating a sandwich, and then I could go online at about like 8 o'clock, or like a bit after 8 once Kali's woken up, and it would be fine, and I'd stream until, you know, my normal sort of time at about 10 p.m, and then I could go to bed and be sane. And instead, I ended up wasting an extra like half an hour waiting for my mum to cook stuff, and so at that point, instead of, you know, waiting even longer for me to eat and then probably not going to bed until tomorrow, I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna mute my mic and eat on stream. So that's the story as to why I'm quiet today.
All I could think of when you said we have 4 different names for this thing and we'll fight about it was everything was fine until one day the Cobb Nation attacked.
Well, here's the thing. Cobb is the correct one because it's the one for my area. So naturally, that means that Cobb is the correct pronunciation. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Britain. But yeah, Cobb's, Baps, bread rolls, I think butty is the other one that people use. It's like, it's only a butty if you're putting chips on it. It's a chip butty, but nothing else involves a butty.
Wait, why would you put French fries on it?
Because that's delicious. You put it on butter bread, and it's the greatest thing.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
We usually do it with chip shop chips, to be fair, which are the orange battered chips, which are even better. But yeah, literally...
fucking JoJo's. Okay.
Yeah, so you literally, it's butter your bread, put your fucking chips on it, put some ketchup over it, stick your bread on the other side, eat the fucking chip sandwich.
But that's like starch and starch. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it's horrible and I hate it, but it's amazing and I love it. Like,
oh my god.
As a concept, it's horrible. As an actual food, it's great.
Thank you, Shard.
Fuck you.
Also, hi, Common. Fuck, I just realized I gotta be much quieter because I got the front door open because it's 8 million goddamn degrees in here.
8 million degrees is a lot of degrees. What uni did they go to?
I don't fucking know. It's 8 million degrees Celsius because that's hotter.
Yeah, it is, correct. Because Celsius is the correct way to measure temperature.
Oh, fight me.
No, that's effort. It means I've got to go to the US.
That's fair. I'll come to Britain and punch you in the gob.
Please do not. Do not come to Britain specifically to punch me. If you're coming to Britain, at least do it for a different reason.
Fine, I'll come to Britain so I can punch your mom in the gob.
That's reasonable. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Ellenish, why? That's almost as bad as the fucking gravy on chips thing that Canadians do.
Canadians aren't the only people who do that, although to be fair, I don't very often. I usually use it as a... Okay, so in my defense, get the fuck on the waffle. Hold on, I'm having a fight with my chili, give me a second. There we go.
Excellent. Wait, did you just say waffle? You put chili on waffles?
Okay, these are the potato waffles, like the chip ones.
Oh, okay, that's
not
fine.
Breakfast waffles, I'm not that fucking mad.
Well, you're British, I don't know what the fuck you do.
Reasonable. But yeah, no, so... When it comes to gravy on chips, that only happens in 2 specific circumstances. 1, pub food. Because for some fucking reason, if you order chips with something that has gravy as a side, like fucking steak or something, if they put gravy on the main food and you order chips with it, like they'll do it with sausages, the gravy will end up on the fucking chips, so you're just gonna have to deal with it.
Oh god, why?
So that's situation 1. Situation 2 is I have gravy put in a small pot at the side and use it for a dipping sauce like I would with chili.
Okay, see, I do that with tzatziki, but not gravy. Why gravy? Thank you, Ellenish. Here, while I'm doing this, I'll just... One pinged me. There it is. That looks terrible. Why would you... I mean, okay, yeah, it's the Mr. Beast burger, but also that looks like the worst thing. Why would...
I can just hear you softly crying and I'm like, yeah, no, that's fair.
It's so terrible.
I mean, in all fairness, I think the worst thing that I have ever heard, without knowing like the proper context to it, was the words biscuits and gravy. Because I heard that one time and genuinely I'm pretty sure my soul left my body. Because...
Oh, right.
Yeah, biscuits in this country are, like...
Cookies.
Cookies, yeah. So we have cookies, specifically, but those are like chocolate chip things. They're a different sort of thing to biscuits. Like, biscuits you have with a cup of tea, cookies you have with, like, milk. It's a different, it's a different situation. So...
They mean, like, shitty rolls. Basically.
Probably, yeah.
Like drop rolls. You know what those are? It's like the way you do the batter. You drop it.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's a batter, it's not really a dough for those.
Yeah, it's a bit different. But yeah, so specifically we have cookies and we have biscuits. But the thing is our biscuits are different to your biscuits, so the first time I ever heard the words biscuits and gravy, my soul left my body. Like, genuinely, I died for a moment there because I was like, what the fuck are you idiots doing to your biscuits?
What?
And
They are shitty biscuits.
yeah, but that's the thing.
They taste like mostly flour. They're dry.
They're shitty
grainy.
scones, that's what they are. They're shit quality scones.
Well, yeah, except for scones are sweet and these ones are savory.
Yeah, exactly, shit quality scones.
Yeah.
Also, you
So
can
basically,
technically have savoury scones, you're just gonna make them poorly. Please consult
Okay.
my GCSE cooking class where, like, half the class fucked it up. It was actually quite impressive.
Consider though.
We did it for a goddamn grade and it was like our coursework assignment and they fucked it.
Excuse me, I would like to fight whoever decided that they were gonna make savory scones. Scones should be sweet. They should have fucking cranberry bits.
In their
and
defense, I don't think they knew what they were doing.
cranberry bits and orange scones.
I mean, that is also me
Like-
saying that of a year 11 class, which is like a bunch of 16-year-olds who have been doing catering for at minimum 3 years, 2 years. It was a coursework
How do they
thing.
not know what they're doing? Scones are like... Oh my god, now I need to make myself a batch of scones.
I
Which
apologize.
sucks because Gabe hates scones.
I really apologize. But yeah, my GCSE catering class was impressive, and up until the point I broke my wrist, I was a part of that, and it was like, oh boy.
I
Like,
think
this-
Kara is taking extreme amounts of offense to us talking
Sorry.
shit about biscuits.
Sorry, but you're also, like, we're absolutely correct, so fuck you. But yeah, no.
Kinda not allowed to talk about this one, Kara, because your diet is absolute shit.
Yeah, there is that as well. But yeah, like, genuinely, there's a reason that in my GCSE catering class, I took the friggin' thing I took the unit in the corner of the room near the window. Nobody ever wanted to be near the window because it was always open, so it was always quite cold in that corner of the room. And I'm like, it is perfect temperature because all the ovens are on, so it's boiling everywhere else, and yet it's, like, nice and neat over here. And I'm away from 80% of the bullshit that's going on in this class. I basically had
Excellent.
2 units to myself. Because you'd have 2 units per oven and sink, basically. I got both those units pretty much to myself because no one fucking used them. So I was like, okay, I'm happy here.
Your southern blood has been besmirched. Okay, so basically biscuits and gravy also usually has sausage in it, and the gravy they use is, if I remember correctly, called sausage gravy. And it's this white gravy that's got like sausage bits cooked in it. Like breakfast sausage. If I remember
Okay,
correctly.
so I have 2 problems with that sentence. Actually, I have 3. But the first problem is just the fact that you can't see my face to see the scrunchy thing that I just did. That's problem 1. Okay, it's reasonable to put sausage in with gravy stuff, and I guess that's okay if you're putting like a bready thing in with that as well, because it's not so different to chips, really.
Yeah.
The problems I have with that is, first of all, sausage gravy. That sounds disgusting. Second of all, the fuck do you mean breakfast sausage? You just use the same sausage stuff for everything.
No. So over here we've got breakfast sausage, which is usually flavored like maple
Okay.
or something.
Okay,
So it goes better with like pancakes and syrup and stuff.
Okay, that's reasonable. Also, I apologise for the crunching noise that happened there. I tried to speak at the same time as biting the chicken nugget. So yeah, no, that's
They're usually-
reasonable. In our country,
Yeah, they're
all that it
usually,
is, it's the same fucking like type of sausage. It's just different stuff in the sausage. You have chicken sausage, pork sausage. I could probably find maple flavoured sausage somewhere, but we don't refer to them as different things. So never
Right.
mind, you get a pass on that one.
Alright. Okay, Kara, but consider, your grandma is southern. You have a literal southern grandma. Biscuits are in her fucking blood, okay? Like, I'm a northerner. I have probably never in my life had good biscuits. So, make of that what you will.
I mean, I'm British. I've had plenty of good biscuits. They're just not the same kind. Hell,
Biscuits and gravy biscuits.
yeah, I stress bake sometimes. It's a really awkward situation. I stress bake, but baking stresses me out sometimes, so I get the great... To be fair, it stresses me out more when someone's hovering over my shoulder, which is why when I stress bake, I don't do it at home.
Shard, what the fuck is that?
Breakfast something. The first part of the word is breakfast, but Corv, I don't know what that is. But I do know what the first part of that word says. Victory.
Excellent.
The owl has successfully taught me something. Also, I just remembered I gotta go get my app. Oh yeah, sausage, okay. I gotta go get my
Okay.
apricons.
But yeah, also breakfast sausage are usually like the small thin ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we just use
Yeah,
fat ass sausages for everything. It's great. It's like cholesterol on a plate. It's wonderful.
Oh my god.
Like,
You're
if you-
making me want fucking straight up fresh home done sausage
I'm
so
sorry.
bad.
I shouldn't tell you what like a. Have you ever heard like the stereotypical English breakfast? Because that's literally just like death on a plate. And
Yeah,
I hate
it's like what is it? It's called like a
Sausage?
fry-up, right?
Yeah, it's a fry up. Sausage,
egg.
bacon, egg.
Yeah.
Sometimes beans, I believe, are done with that. Hash browns are quite often done with that. It's literally like death on a plate. It's horrendous.
Wait,
It's
you fry the toast in the bacon grease?
some people do. It depends.
Oh my
It's
God.
up to personal preference, but yeah, you can do that if you want.
That
Some
is a
people do it in the
weird
bacon
part of
grease. I think some
plate.
people do it in like the sausage, like the same part of the sausage if they don't do much bacon. Some people do it with the egg, so they do like a French toasty sort of thing. From what I understand, French toast is they do something like that, but not like proper French toast. So like they'll actually, to be fair, I have seen one person who had 2 bacon pans going at once. So they did their bacon. They then fried the bread in one bacon pan and fried the eggs in the other.
Oh man.
And it was like, holy shit, I think I'm going to die of a heart attack. I'm watching you cook this. I'm not even eating it myself, but I think I'm dying over here. Because like, I
Oh,
don't...
that reminds
Go ahead.
She says and then immediately forgets, never fucking mind.
Rip.
What were you saying?
Oh no, it was literally just a continuation of that. Like, yeah, there's some horrific things done sometimes. It's like, I live in a family that tends to have quite high blood pressure. So I need to be careful about my cholesterol, like, even, like, now, just so I don't keel over eventually. But it's like, that's frightening. Like, that sort of food is terrifying to me. And it's not even just because I don't much like grease. It's like,
Right.
the grease isn't the problem in that situation. The problem is the amount of just stuff on that plate.
I remembered what the question was. Except for then I immediately remembered that that you guys call it something different over there.
Well, what do you call it? And, like, try and describe it, and we'll figure out what I call it.
Toad in a hole.
Yes, toad in a hole. Okay, so that is a Yorkshire pudding, big ass Yorkshire pudding, and you just put stuff in it.
No,
In our country.
not here.
Okay, toad in a
Okay,
hole in your
not here.
country. Go.
Toad in a hole in our country is a piece of bread with a hole cut in it and buttered on both sides. And you put it in a pan and you crack an egg into the hole and then fry it. On both sides.
Okay, sorry about that. I was just trying to get an encounter so I can stop moving because I've got my other hand is holding a king prawn. Now for some odd reason I was under the impression that that's just French toast. What the fuck is French toast? In that
French
case?
toast is when you beat the eggs and you add a little bit of milk. You dip the
Oh.
bread in it until it's almost soggy and then you fry that.
Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know what the fuck I was talking about when I'm thinking of French toast then, because what I was thinking was French toast is what you guys call toad in the hole. But yeah, toad in the hole in our country is basically you get a Yorkshire pudding and you boil it and you just fill it with shit. You literally just put whatever the hell you want in that fucking Yorkshire pudding. You'll die if you want. I believe common thing is like gravy, carrots, peas, and like mashed potato, sausage if you want, random assorted other cuts of meat if you don't. You pretty much just put whatever the fuck you want in there meat-wise, to be honest. I'm pretty sure I've seen people...
And we got a hydrate from comment.
Hydrate. I will
Or
have
not
that...
comment, from
That's
Mega
Mega
Man.
Man, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I will do that as soon as I've got an extra hand, because my phone is currently leaning against my water bottle.
Excellent.
I have an
Thank
incredible
you,
setup right now. But yeah, thanks. Welcome to the shit show where we just talk about food.
Well, you're eating right now. It's an appropriate, like, thing of conversation topic.
Yeah, for
There
the
we go,
first time
that's
this entire fucking set of streams we're actually got an appropriate topic to talk about.
I
Instead
know,
of
right?
whatever comes to mind.
I mean, technically, talking about Pokemon is an appropriate topic.
Well, yeah, true. Oh yeah, actually, I'll do it again because I did it earlier when we were playing Blue Rescue Team. So I officially have plans further than just the end of the SoulSilver run and the Red Rescue Team slash Sky thing. Oh, stretchy from Shard over in my stream.
Yay!
So everybody does a stretchy where we make all the little cracky sounds. Yeah, food is good. Hopefully I didn't knock my mic there because I knocked it a bit far. Hey Ree.
Hey, Ree.
So yeah, after I finish Blue Rescue Team, I will be playing Explorers of Sky. Then, either Explorers of Sky or SoulSilver will need to end, and I will be playing a Platinum Randomizer. I will be doing some form of White 2 challenge after that, which I think is likely going to be, I'm gonna sit down, beat Pokemon White 2, and then we'll do the hard mode on stream. And then after that, because I mentioned this earlier, Callie and I are planning on doing some sort of X and Y challenge. I believe we're looking at Badge Quest again, because at least that's got a sane encounter rate, sort of.
Yeah.
It's got a better shiny rate, at least.
Yay, for going to see your dad and being fed. Oh no,
Oh,
I'm
sorry, Ellie. I'm very sorry. Yeah, it's kind of great that everybody's talking about food at the minute, because literally I'm sitting here eating my goddamn dinner because we had scheduling problems. They are in the Calicord if you want the full story without me having to rehash it, but basically, I made a plan, and then I went downstairs to enact said plan, and my mum was like, hey, no, don't worry about it, I'll cook you something. So, we spent half an hour-ish cooking, so I was overtimed by a shit ton. So instead of making people wait even longer to stream, I'm just eating. Hence why I keep going mute.
Poor Ree. You know, I was actually gonna make brioche today.
Ooh.
I was like, fuck it. I woke up at 2 a.m. I'm gonna fucking make some brioche. I went to the store, got the oranges that I would need for it, and forgot to buy more butter.
Oh no.
So now I'm not making brioche until like 2 or 3 days.
That's a problem. And also, yeah, Ree, to be fair, like, oh shit, I'm hungry because I'm listening to these people talk is kind of today's stream theme. Like I said, the serious level of this stream got to 3 like weeks ago, so at this point the aesthetic of I'm sitting here with like half a king prawn in my, like a tempura king prawn in my mouth while I'm just trying to talk. It's like, yeah, that's pretty much the aesthetic of this place at this point. It might as well be a podcast.
I mean, honestly, it kinda is. It's just a podcast with like background visuals that nobody gives a shit about. You're
not wrong.
Yay! Bacon!
Woo, bacon. I mean, honestly, the thing that's the best is at some point, one of us is going to get a shiny while we're absolutely spitballing. It's going to be hilarious. I almost hope that I get a shiny while I've got my mic muted and I'm eating. So that I'm just really quiet when the shiny reaction happens and you just hear me turn on the mic and I'm hamster cheeked my food and gone, hey, I got a shiny, and then I turn it off again.
Honestly, I kind of hope that your mic is on just so I can hear the gasp and then the coughing when you choke on your fucking prawn.
I can't do that, there's no more prawns, but I can.
Aww.
I can do waffle, chips, chicken nuggets, garlic bread, or the soup bread with cheese in it. I can take a pick of any of those.
I apologize for making you want onigiri, except for I'm not fucking sorry because people started memeing at me again about the goddamn jelly donuts. So
I have never had origini.
You haven't had what?
That shit. Look, my next port of call was going to be saying origami because my words are not working right now, so...
Alright, hold up. I gotta go close my front door. I am being so goddamn loud.
That's fine. But yeah, origiri, apparently. I don't know why the fuck I fucked up the pronunciation the first time, but when I went to try and correct it, the only thing my brain was spitting out for what I should say was origami. So instead you just get the weird mispronunciation. Also, that chili was shit. That's the end vote of that situation. That chili was shit. Everything else is fine, but it's starting to get cold, probably because it's been sitting here for half an hour as I slowly munch on it while playing a game. So that's probably the situation here, is I'm slowly eating my way through this fucking pile. It's so bad. I should have taken a picture before I started eating it, because it was kind of horrific. Like, there was a lot of food. It was funny too, because I got up to go and like see what was going on, and I opened my door. I heard the stuff downstairs, like the audio turn off, so I was like, oh hey, that's probably food done. So I opened my door and my dad's standing there with a plate, and I pick it up and I take it in, and I quickly nip to the toilet because I'm like, well, I might as well just go to the bathroom now before streaming. And I sit down and I look at that plate and I go to Callie like, man, that is a shit ton of food. Do you want to just start streaming and I'll just eat while we work? And it's like, at this point, might as well, because, again, it's not like either of us have been actually serious about a situation in the stream for the last, month or so.
Ever since one of us got a fucking shiny.
I think it was before then, to be honest. Like, what the fuck were we talking about during the shiny episode? Because that probably gives a decent port of call for when the fuck we stopped caring.
Yeah, it was... I think that was the 45-minute rant, honestly.
No, that was before the shiny episode.
Oh, I have no fucking
I will
clue
say
then.
that. I'm pretty sure the 45-minute rant was like episode 3 and the first time that we streamed together. Because I think
What
I
was
did
the shiny?
I did 2... Hang on. I did 2
Oh, wait,
streams alone, I think, and then I think episode 3 was the one where I did a 45-minute rant on Pokemon. And then I think the shiny was episode 6 or so.
Something like that.
Yeah, when you beat the gym, you're still going to be in Azalea because either you've got to go beat Silver, or you're going to get a shiny from that, so good luck.
Yep, good luck, Sceptile.
Yeah, like, take your
Oh,
pick. You
right.
either get another shiny from here, you get a shiny from the forest, and either way, you still got to punch Silver in the face.
So I decided to take Kara's suggestion and do a shiny living dex
Oh god, yeah, I remember that being mentioned.
in Black 2.
Mm-hmm.
I have been running around in Flockacy Ranch
Oh, fuck
for approximately 8 hours now,
God help you.
looking for a shiny Riolu.
Yeah, those are like a 3% or something stupid, or a 5%. 5%. Well,
They're a 5% chance. So are the Mareep that I'm looking for. But I refuse to move on until I get a goddamn shiny Riolu and a shiny Mareep.
fuck off, I am
Because shiny
eating and
Mareep-
British. Silver is a perfectly reasonable pronunciation when I've got chips in my face.
Shiny Mareep is purple and I need it.
It's like a purple pink, it's great.
I know!
I love him. But yeah, no, seriously, when I'm... Honestly, I've noticed my accent gets a lot thicker when I'm eating. It's probably specifically because I am overcompensating to try not to let the ED sounds get in the way of things and make it sound disgusting because my mouth is full of food. So yeah, Silver is a perfectly reasonable pronunciation when I am both British and eating.
Silva is a perfectly reasonable pronunciation just in general.
Fair enough. Because yeah, Silver is annoying to say because you have to kind of enunciate the last bit too much and it's like, ew.
Hun, there was literally no difference.
Really? Silver. I'm
Really?
like trying to put the at the end instead of making it sound more like an A, but okay, whatever. Welcome to Britain.
There is no A or ERs at the end of things. It's
I'm
just
not-
an A.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not usually eating but not British. Primarily this is due to the fact that I was born in Britain and thus automatically get the Britain perk attached.
Wait.
How the fuck do you
Elenish,
put the
how
E
does
out of
that
water?
work?
What,
How does
oregano?
that work?
Oregano?
Water?
Yeah, water. Hello.
Water?
Yeah, water. That's how it said.
Oh my god.
It's like that fucking meme that was on Facebook that's like, you're talking about Spider-Man. It's Peter Parker. Welcome that you don't say half the letters.
Christ. Also, Kara, you don't need to be sorry. Like I told you, I was already considering doing it.
Shit, my chips have gone cold. That's miserable. You know when your
Ew.
chips go cold and they're like crunchy a bit?
Or when
they've
they go
cooled.
cold and stale. at
Ew,
the
yeah,
same
that's
time,
even worse, but-
Miraculously.
Yeah, like I think the worst sort is because they've gone cold, the potato kind of clumps together so it's a bit crunchy when you try and eat it. It's like, ew.
Yeah. I don't like it.
On the plus
Pix,
side,
please don't say oregano just to mess with Callie.
I already did, but don't worry, you were talking over me, so it's fine.
Talking over Pix has benefits.
Correct. Anyway, so you're gonna get a bonus in the next couple minutes. I'm gonna run out of soft food to eat, so it's gonna be all the crunchy stuff, which means my mic has to turn off again, so you don't have to listen to me. You don't have to deal with what's probably like... I don't know how loud it is over on Discord at the very least, because I think I have my mic stuff turned down a bit still. But I'm now slightly afraid actually of how much the Twitch stream has been picking up me just slowly eating chips for the last couple minutes.
Honestly, I can't hardly hear it on the Discord, so...
Excellent. Now, Twitch, please tell me the same thing, so that I don't need to worry about the fact that I've just been sitting here eating chips.
Also, Elenish, yes, I 100% want to hear you say it.
Excellent. Well, anything food-like aside from all the food talk.
Right. No, none of that was food-like either. We're just talking about culinary disasters.
God, yeah, I have some fucking things that I could tell about my GCSE cooking class, to be honest. Although, to be fair, my absolute worst one was Asian kid brings in entire pot of fucking chili flakes and poured them on a pizza one time.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Why?
Shard can hear slight food-like, which means that my stream at least is picking it up a bit, but your stream, which is getting it through Discord, doesn't seem to be. So, rest in peace YouTube, I guess, but my YouTube audience is gonna have to put up with the fact that I'm nibbling on things.
Yeah, Mega Man, you probably could do
Ooh.
that, actually. I made onigiri with shredded barbecue chicken. one time.
Why do I have 2 PMs on Discord? That's my real question. Why do I have 2 pings? Who the hell wants to speak to this? Whomst has summoned the Almighty One.
I mean, I did earlier, but...
I mean, that's fair. Also, shit, my chicken nuggets are being slightly crushed by the chili bowl.
Rip.
Get out from under the chili bowl, damn it. Okay, one of them's slightly bent, actually, from how it's been sitting. That's hilarious, it's literally got a bend.
You have a bent chicken nugget?
Yeah, so, like, obviously the chicken nugget shape is automatically bent, but, like, the little tail end of it is slightly bent upwards from how the bowl has been sitting on it, and it's kind of funny. I feel bad for this.
Okay, you wanna know one of the best things about being an adult?
Yeah?
Chicken nugget one.
Ooh.
You can have the dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, and nobody will look weird at you. Because, like, when you buy them, people will just assume you have kids, and then you can just go home and have dinosaur-shaped chicken nuggets, and nobody cares.
That's an excellent idea. I should do that more often as soon as I find a place with them. Also known as soon as I move off campus next year. Because the on-site shop doesn't do it, and I ain't walking into town for chicken nuggets when I can get food in the inside shop. Right. It's like, on the inside shop, I can get burgers, and I can get chicken, and I can get pizza, and I can get chips, so I can basically live off that alone, because I don't give a shit. I have rice, I have pasta, and I can get both of those on the inside shop. So that's it, basically. Oh, and I can get the steamed veg packets as well, so they're little packets full of vegetables, and you put them in the microwave, and it steams them for you.
Yeah, those are useful.
Yeah, they're incredible. I literally, like, that's my freezer, basically. And occasionally I will get, like, a half kilo of mincemeat and just shove it in a fucking thing with pasta sauce, which I can also get on the inside shop. And it's just like, ta-da, I have food now. I just put those in, either in the little plastic pots and freeze them, or I put them in the plastic bags and freeze them. I separate out the chicken into separate bags, I separate the burgers out, I freeze it, and then burgers are either made into actual burgers if I have cobs around, or if I don't have cobs or can't be arsed, I cut the burgers up into strips, and then sometimes I will chunk them, sometimes I will not. I fry them, I boil a pot of pasta up, and I put them in with the pasta. And then I either mix the pasta sauce, like some pasta sauce pot into the pasta, and then put the burger on it. I do, posture check. I do the burger, and some of the steamed veg, and I put those with the pasta, or I just do the burger and the pasta in a little bowl and put ketchup on it. And then ta-da, that's multiple meals from one set of situation, basically. And then my chicken is the same. I will either do, like, I'll do the chicken with rice or with pasta. I don't do rice with the burgers, to be fair, unless I have no pasta left, which I did right at the end of the uni term last term, because I was like, I'm out of pasta, I can't be asked to go get more pasta, so I'll just use the rice. But yeah, again, like, chicken, like the small chicken breasts, I just fry a couple of those. Pasta, rice, pasta sauce, soy sauce, some sort of steamed veg thing. Ta-da, multiple combinations of things that I can do. Works. Ta-da. It's like, yeah. I get looked at funny because it's like, don't you get bored eating the same thing? I'm like, not really. It's food, I don't care. Like, sure, I'm not going to complain if there's, like, creative stuff. Like, when I got the Domino's at the end of term, and that lasted, like, 4 days because I got so much fucking food. I got a full pizza, like, wedges and the chicken dipper things. I got cookies and I got garlic bread. I just got so much stuff, it lasted for forever. And it's like...
And a stretch. Man.
Ooh, stretches. Ooh, stretch.
Ellen, I did a posture check a few minutes ago.
I also did do the city up thing. This one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's like, I have so many combinations just from 2 things. So it's fine, I don't give a shit. And then if I make up a bolognese thing, I have bolognese combo, and that's it. I can live off that. I have pot noodles in the cupboard if I don't feel like actually cooking something. Don't care. I'm done. I'm good. There you go, there's my food. If I really can't be arsed, and if it's like a laundry day, I'll get a Subway from the on-site shop, or I go into the on-site shop and get a meal deal. Like, ta-da. Domino's is fucking amazing if you need pizza on a decent combo, especially because the Domino's student bonus is amazing at my uni. So it's great. It's like 20% off or something stupid. It's great. And it's like, that ain't great when you're like just starting, but if you're ordering quite a bit of food like I did, like my order should have been like 30 quid, I'm pretty sure, and it was cheap. It was pretty cheap, it was great.
Even the turkey dinosaurs are possessed and I shouldn't eat too much, but I'm just eating them. Except I have no idea what you mean.
Processed, not possessed. Processed. Like the shitty
Close
sort. Yeah, the shitty sort of, like, done up. Not possessed.
Oh,
the turkeys aren't demons.
Oh, I see. The turkey, like, the dinosaur-shaped turkey nuggets.
Yeah.
I see.
Which basically are
okay,
the same sort of nugget filling that these chicken nuggets are. It's that sort of thing. I'm pretty sure. They're like McDonald's nuggets as well. I think those are properly processed things. And they're not great for you, but whatever.
They're definitely processed and they're probably not super great for you, but also I get to eat dinosaurs guilt-free.
Yeah, exactly. It's great. It's like, why the fuck do you think I do it?
Like, I love being an adult for that one reason. I can eat whatever the fuck I want, whether it's for kids or not. And nobody gives a shit because they just assume I have kids and I'm eating it at my house.
Yeah. I mean, being 18, I don't quite get the kid bonus. However, I do have two excuses. Either one, I'm picking up food on the way to somebody else, or two, I just don't give a fuck. Which, personally, don't really give a fuck. But yeah, actually, I'm sitting here realizing now, like, pretty much what I just listed with the burgers and chickens, that was like 80%, that was basically my diet while I was at uni. Like, I rotated between everything that I said there, and then, because the shop does have chicken nuggets and chips, I would sometimes have chicken nuggets and chips. And then, I had McDonald's once, because I went shopping in town for a bunch of random shit, which included getting that mask that I showed you. I went shopping in town for a bunch of shit, and because I found the McDonald's kind of by accident on the way back, I went and got McDonald's. And again, that was 2 meals, because I had the burger and chips at, like, lunchtime, and then I just reheated the chicken nuggets at dinner. And I was like, ta-da, that's 20 chicken nuggets in a fucking box, and I just ate them for dinner. And it's like, yep, that works. I think I left some of the chips as well for that. But, like, yeah, so I've had fast food all of twice in a semester at uni, which is pretty good. Oh, wait, no, I did, that's a lie. I did also have a Domino's early on, because the entire flat ordered Domino's for a Tuesday thing, so they have a 2 for Tuesday. So we ordered, like, 4 pizzas on 2 for Tuesday, and a shit ton of garlic bread, and I think some sauces as well, and basically we just made a night out of it, which was interesting. And it's the main time I socialised with my flatmates the entire time, because we all ended up in one place eating pizza. I was also knitting for some of that, to be fair. I was finishing up my teddy bear, and the jumper for the teddy bear. But yeah, like, I had fast food like all of 3 times at uni in a semester, which is pretty good, I think, considering uni students are not known for eating great. Not that I would call the diet that I gave to you people earlier that I just kind of summarised, I wouldn't call that eating great necessarily, but it's eating, and it's pretty good, so. And it's like, to be fair, I didn't just have that, because we had, like, microwavable pies and stuff, so I had those. I had, like, microwavable pizza pockets sometimes, so I'd do those. You can cook them, like, in an oven as well, but I prefer shoving them in the microwave, because it's faster. And they're still tasting just as good, so who cares? Jacket potatoes happened occasionally, with beans, sometimes cheese, sometimes the chili stuff that I had left over, or bolognese, or whatever. So it's like, it's not like I lived off basically, like, variations of the burgers and chickens thing that I said earlier, but it was basically the primary diet of the entire time, and it was like, yeah, this is just how I lived.
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, it was varied enough that you didn't get bored and nutritious and shit.
Yeah, it had at least some vegetables in it most of the time, so, you know, it counts.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you didn't drop ill because of scurvy or gout or whatever, you're fine.
Yeah.
Or no, gout...
Gout, I don't remember.
Gout?
That's,
rich foods?
I can't remember, actually. Hold on a moment.
Bravo's episode of gout. It's actually really cool. I did send you the link to that, right? I think I did. It's fine. There was something that I wanted to say, and now I can't fucking remember it. I don't remember. Oh well, it's fine. Oh right, okay, so does anybody know what the fuck this thing is? Where it's a food, it's when I learned how to make them in home ec, they called them, I think they called them German pancakes. But it's this eggy thing that it's a batter, and like a kind of a thin batter actually, and it's really eggy. and you pour it into a dish and you bake it, and as you bake it, like, it balloons up until it's got like bubbles under it, in between it and the pan, and it's this really kind of pretty pale yellow, and it's sweet. When you take it out, the balloon sort of falls a little bit because it's not steaming anymore. But
yeah, I have no idea, but that does sound really familiar. Also, I just shouted at my echo, hence why I muted my mic. Some sort of like acid buildup, she says. I didn't hear it completely well because again, audio was still turned on, but yeah, it's some sort of acid buildup for gout. So there you go.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All hail having an Alexa. You can just shout at them on the other side of the room and they'll answer your questions.
But yeah, no, I don't know what those are, because it's like, my teacher called them German pancakes, I'm pretty sure. But every time I look them up under that name, I never find them. So I have no idea what the fuck they are. I mean, it's almost like crepes, except for really thick. Like, it felt like we should have taken that batter and basically just made crepes out of them.
That does sound pretty nice. I'm gonna ask my Echo what the Dutch puff thing is, because that sounds curious and that sounds kind of like something it might be.
Yeah, that does sound curious, and like something similar to what it should be.
It's a Dutch puff, sometimes called a German pancake or a Dutch baby pancake.
Okay. Cool. Okay, cool. So they're called Dutch.
Thank you. There you go. It's called a Dutch puff. I love that she says you're welcome whenever you do that. But yeah, there you go. There's our answer. I asked her what a Dutch puff is, and she said a Dutch baby pancake, also known as a German pancake. So
yeah, Ellen, it's exactly it. That picture is exactly it. And they're delicious!
They did sound really nice, actually. I'm pretty much used to two sorts of pancakes. Either the really tiny pancakes that are slightly puffy that you get from the shops, that are like supposed to be breakfast food, or the flat as fuck pancakes you do in the pan.
What do you mean flat as fuck?
Clearly you have never had a British Shrove Tuesday pancake. They are flat as fuck.
Y'all are making pancakes wrong.
Probably. But yeah, they are, because they're like flat pancakes, and you basically treat them like wrap, like, you know, wrap bread? They're that sort of thing, basically, but pancake, and you literally use them the same way. You put the sauce in the middle, you fold them up, and you eat them.
That is not a fucking pancake.
Welcome to Shrove Tuesday, and that's how you do it, because I think it's probably something to do with how you originally do it, like what it was supposed to be originally. So it was supposed to be to like get rid of all the flour and eggs and stuff, so I think that's pretty much how it works, is because that's the only stuff you're supposed to use for them.
Okay, well, you're supposed to fucking add baking soda to that shit. Or baking powder. Fuck, which one is it?
It's probably baking powder, but is that how you get the fluffy ones that you see on the internet all the time?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I always wondered how the fuck you did that when, like, considering what I know of pancake mix.
Well, okay, so it's got, like,
thanks, Shard.
Flour.
Shard is in support of me.
Excellent. No, so it's got, like, it's, flour. I think it's actually baking soda, because soda is the stuff that makes it rise.
Oh yeah, probably.
But it might be baking powder. Salt, eggs, and then milk or water if you want.
Yeah, that's basically the same sort of thing. Just obviously,
yeah,
it's the powder.
But it's the baking whatever the fuck that makes it rise, so it gets fluffy.
Fair. Ah, that's cool. But yeah, we basically treat our pancakes like you would a wrap, except you don't put like actual food on it. You just put chocolate sauce or whatever, or bacon, as some people do in this country, which is fucking horrific.
On it?
What, like chocolate sauce? Or honey? Or lemon
Y'all
sauce?
made shitty ass crepes.
Yeah, I have crepes as well, to be fair, they're in the cupboard, but yeah, no, you basically do them as crepe. It's great. But yeah, just don't talk to me about the fucking one time that my brother decided that bacon pancakes were a good idea because he was watching too much Adventure Time. They were not a good idea, fun fact.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you did that kind of pancake.
I don't see how they can be good even with like normal pancakes, like that sounds gross, although to be fair, I'm not... Okay, here's the thing that's going to get me crucified. I'm not a massive fan of bacon. And now here's the thing. I am a fan of bacon, but only in specific circumstances. I don't like just bacon on a sandwich. I like bacon on a burger. I will take bacon on sausage sandwiches. I don't have that much of a problem if you put bacon in with, like, my eggs or whatever if we're doing, like, an Englishy breakfast thing. But, like, bacon sandwiches and, like, bacon where I actually have to properly bite into it, I have a problem with. Specifically, I think it's due to the fact that I do not do fat very well. Like, fatty edges and stuff, I can't. It's really gross and I hate it. And
Question.
okay, in case I answer your question, for some fucking reason my mum doesn't cut the edges off the bacon properly, so I end up with fat on my goddamn bacon, and she seems to forget I don't eat fat. Continue with your question, in case I answer.
Question. You did not.
Excellent.
How crispy does she make the bacon?
That's very variable, but probably not crispy enough, let's be honest.
Because there's a point at which the fat on the bacon no longer feels like has the texture of fat and instead will crumble away.
Yeah, not that cooked. It feels more like rubber.
No. It's not cooked anywhere near enough to like actually be edible if you don't like bacon particularly.
Yeah,
or if you don't like fat.
Yeah, it's not great.
So what you would do for bacon pancakes is you would cook them to like just before that point where the fat gets crumbly like that. And then you would pour the bacon or the pancake batter. Yes, the bacon batter. Yeah, good job.
If you're making bacon batter, I want to know what the fuck you're doing.
If you're making bacon batter, this stream just became R-rated very quickly.
Fair enough.
No, so you would pour the pancake batter on top of it just before it gets about that crispy, so that as the pancake cooks on the one side, it finishes cooking the bacon and then you flip them over.
Okay. I'm now gonna give you some cursed fucking information.
Oh Christ.
Okay, so bacon pancakes, as according to what the fuck my brother did, was British pancake, streaky bacon, wrapped over the pancake wrapped with streaky bacon.
What is streaky bacon?
So you know cartoon bacon, where it's like meat bit and then like a bit that looks like fat and then meat bit and then it looks like that, or like you know how Bacon Rasher crisps look, chips, whatever the fuck, where they're like a yellow bit and then a red bit and then a yellow bit and then a red bit. So it's bacon that looks specifically like that. Like if you Google a cartoon picture of bacon, that's the picture that you get. That's what streaky bacon is. And it is literally, according to my brother, what bacon pancakes is you take pancake, you put the bacon in the middle, you roll it up like you would like with lemon or chocolate sauce or whatever, and yet the streaky bacon is not cooked enough for that bacon to not be that bacon to not have the fatty bit that tastes like rubber or feels like rubber when you chew it. So you can probably understand why that was a horrible decision when he had to eat that. So that was a fun fucking afternoon, let's be honest. Ow.
I have problems with that.
Yeah, so do I. There's a reason that I was not anywhere near that situation. I took my nice normal pancakes with chocolate sauce. What the fuck did I put on that? Chocolate sauce and possibly like golden syrup or something stupid. I basically just sweetened the fuck out of it because it's the one time where you don't get complained at for like shit tons of sugar. I basically sweetened the hell out of it and sat there eating that and ignoring my brother's existence while he attempted to eat that fucking bacon pancake just to prove the point, because he was obsessed. Streaky bacon is the worst thing. Like, streaky bacon is probably the reason I don't like bacon, honestly. Because I don't have a problem with normal bacon if it's cooked well enough that I don't have to deal with the fat, or if there's no fat on it. What I do have a problem with is the fat, and I think it's because of streaky bacon, because it's the worst.
I don't think I've ever had streaky bacon.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Don't. Continue that experience, please. Fucking hell, my cheese has gone solid in this bread piece now. Oh well. I mean, it's my kind of fault, because I just kind of left it sitting there. Oh well.
It's still rude.
Yeah, just a bit. I've still got the garlic bread to eat as well, and a single chicken nugget.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I've never actually made a baking pancake like that, ever. But that's just how, like, I imagine it would be if you were trying to make a bacon pancake, is to just cook the bacon for the most part, then pour the pancake batter over the mostly cooked bacon, and then you just kind of, like, cook the pancake in the bacon fat.
Yeah, that sounds like a much less cursed idea than what the fuck we did. Hey, Posse. But yeah, you pretty much have to set streaky bacon, like, on the fire to the point of it being useful for charcoal more than food, and then there's no fat in that stuff, and it's, like, the worst.
Jesus Christ.
Like, genuinely,
Yeah, no,
if I had to eat streaky bacon to live, I'd rather fucking die. Like, genuinely, I hate it so much.
Ooh.
Either that, or I'd rather, I'd either let myself die, or I'd sit there and peel the fucking fat shit off the bacon so I don't have to deal with it.
That's fair.
It's disgusting. Like, it's genuinely
And also, you can
horrific.
burn the fat.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to get out of this battle, thank you. I just utterly failed at pressing the correct key. Because I'm playing with one hand still because of my chicken nuggets.
Yes, Pussy, this stream has so far been food, cursed food. What the hell was this food that I had when I was, like, a child?
This stream has been the food podcast for the last hour, and it's probably still going to keep going because I'm continually muting myself to eat.
Yeah. She says, and then I immediately forget anything I was about to say.
I mean, once we finish eating, we might have to find a different topic.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, we can just keep talking about food. I'll just be slightly less productive, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. Eat your food.
Oh, I am, don't worry.
Excellent.
I'm just gotta be really careful not to accidentally inhale any of it while I also speak.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah.
If you choke on stream, then we're gonna have issues.
Yep.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, it would not
Oh,
be fun.
right. Okay, so... Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It was just me making a joke about how it wouldn't be fun to choke on stream.
Yeah, that's fair. So, we were talking about sausages earlier, right? And, my grandparents were friends with this guy. Like, my grandparents built a farm when they were young. Before they had kids, they built this farm, actually near where I live currently. And when they had this farm, they raised chickens, and they did a whole bunch of canning, and they did this and that and everything. And they made friends with this guy named Louis. I don't know his last name, which is why I feel comfortable just being like, there was this guy named Louis. And Louis raised pigs. Every year he would raise a pig. Or raise multiple pigs. I don't know if he actually had, like, multiple pigs or if he just did one a year. But then, at the end of the year, right around, like, November or October or something, he would do a pig. Where the pig would get slaughtered, he would make all kinds of the stuff that you generally slaughter a pig for, and sausage. And my grandparents would get 5 pounds.
I'm glad it wasn't just me, Shard. I'm really glad that wasn't just me who had a moment there of, like, phrasing.
What?
Oh,
shit,
pig.
fuck! No, that's just how we said it, was Louis did a pig. Like, that's what happened. That's just
In all
like,
fairness, Shard, we never said we would keep it non-explicit. We said that if we started talking about what that conversation might have suggested, it was gonna get R-rated.
That's true. We did not say that we were gonna keep it non-explicit.
Also, this fucking garlic bread is really miserable when it's colder. But, oh well, it's got cheese on it, it's nice.
So my grandparents would get 5 fucking pounds of fresh homemade sausage. And they would divvy it up. They would keep half of it, and then they would split half of it between my mom and my aunt. And that is some of the best sausage I have ever had in my entire goddamn life.
Okay, Shard is doing dots again, so now I'm slightly concerned because I don't see a problem right now. But no, that does sound really nice, actually. I'm craving sausages
and it
now.
was the big kind too,
Ooh.
like really huge, thick.
For fuck's sake, Shard.
Oh god damn it!
No, okay, this one's just Shard needs to get out of the gutter. Like, please.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Elenish. But yeah, so we would essentially end up with, like, 1.5 pounds of sausage that was as big around as Tiny Callie's wrist.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And he stopped doing pigs anymore. He doesn't do them anymore because he's fucking ancient. And so we don't get homemade sausage anymore.
That's a really big problem.
I need to make friends with somebody who raises pigs and does sausage.
That sounds like a really good, like, life goal, if I'm honest. Like, I'm gonna make a friend who does this because it's great. Like, that's a life goal.
It's the best sausage I've ever had in my life. Yes, I like the pig that Louis did very much. It's a very good pig. It's savory and amazing and delicious. And the way that my family cooks this fucking sausage is so stupid because it's just literally stick it in a little pot of water, like cut it up into chunks, stick it into a little pot of water and boil the crap out of it until it's cooked all the way through. And it is still somehow the best goddamn sausage I've ever had in my life.
Now I'm curious what the fuck would happen if you cut it up and fried it like that.
I know! I was always curious, but I never wanted to suggest it because we always got so little of it. It literally, that sausage only came out on, like, fucking Easter goddamn Sunday.
It was your goddamn miracle, child. That's what that was.
It was! The best fucking
Holiday
sausage
food.
I've ever had.
Who doesn't love holiday food?
Yeah, like creamed eggs.
God, cream eggs are weird.
Oh, have you had creamed eggs?
I think we're both talking about a very different thing, because what I think of when I hear cream eggs is a chocolate thing.
Oh, yeah,
And nothing to do with
Creamed
actual egg.
Like, with ED at the end.
Oh, okay. In that case, probably not. Describe it
Yeah,
for me
no.
and we'll find the fuck out.
Alright, creamed eggs is boiled eggs, cut into slices and put into a glass dish with this mixture poured over it and then baked. And the mixture is like 4 cans of cream of mushroom soup in a bowl. And then spices. And there is no definite measurement for these spices. It is literally until the souls of your ancestors tell you to stop.
It's the Asian method.
It is the Asian method.
As we have always called it in catering, the Asian method.
Yes, the souls of your ancestors will tell you how much sage, oregano, thyme, all this good shit needs to go in. And it's whisked the hell out of, so everything's all nice and thingied.
Yeah,
and
that
then
does sound quite nice, actually.
parsley is sprinkled over the top of it, and it's baked until it bubbles around the edges, and then you serve it over toast.
That's incredible. That sounds really nice, actually. Yeah, no, because
so
the second I heard
good.
creamed eggs, I heard cream eggs as in the Cadbury's chocolate.
Yeah, no,
Which are
that
fucking
would be
train wreck. They're amazing, but like only in small doses.
yeah. But no, that is the Sunday after Easter breakfast because it takes so many goddamn eggs. So like,
And
we
make
would
a
do the
joke about it
Easter-
being all of your Easter eggs.
uh-huh. Yeah, that's exactly why, is to get rid of all the fucking Easter eggs. And it's absolutely delicious.
Alright, I am now down to one thing, which is the soup bread with garlic and herb cheese.
Yay!
We did it, folks. The food podcast. God, this has been such a fucking mess. Not that we didn't expect it to be a mess. This is kind of what this stream is, but yeah.
We've been talking about food nonstop for an hour.
Yeah, which is pretty good. Like, literally, the only interludes we've had is, me saying about the Pokemon thing, like, the plans I have for after the, streaming things with this. As in, like, the next couple games. There was, that was pretty much it, actually. Oh, yeah, and the fact that the stream has a lack of sanity that is incredibly low. So that's pretty much it. That's the only interludes we've had. Other than that, we've been talking about food for an hour. Excellent. We are clearly geniuses.
Oh, right, so to completely change the subject away from food.
Before we
and
do
go
that,
back
can I bitch
to-
about how difficult soup bread is to eat? It's so fucking tall.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Tall?
Okay, so it's a blob, basically, of bread.
You didn't rip it in half and put the garlic, herb, cheese, whatever the fuck on both sides?
So it was ripped in half, but not all the way through. The cheese was stuffed into it and melted into it. So the cheese is in the middle.
So now you can't rip it across. Now you can't rip it in half again because the cheese is.
Well, no,
there
I absolutely can. I'm actually currently pulling at it. It's just that it's like pulling the cheese a bit, and it's a bit nasty, and I don't like that. And also because I kind of like having the full bread thing, because it's aesthetically pleasing to look at this like bread roll, and then you can just kind of faintly see cheese in the middle. It just makes it really hard to eat. Okay, we're now moving the subject away from the food podcast, apparently. Or not, because Kali went quiet. Okay, you okay?
Sorry. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting you to stop talking so soon.
Oh, sorry.
I need to blow my nose. Alright.
What the fuck? Ellie, you better be lying.
Wait,
that better be a joke to make Kali have a cursed moment so we start talking more about food.
Garlic!
Although actually, I've never had meatloaf either.
Wait, really?
Hell, for the longest time I assumed meatloaf was like a steak thing. I don't know what the fuck it is really. I was just like, I don't know what it is.
It's ground beef mixed with eggs and breadcrumbs and onions and, in Elenish's case, garlic with some garlic with a little bit of extra garlic on the side.
Ah, of course.
And then baked with some sort of sauce or gravy. So a lot of people will just use ketchup on top as the sauce. Or barbecue sauce.
Okay.
And it's shaped into loaf shape, which is why it's meatloaf.
Oh, cool. Hey, Knight. Okay, that sounds quite interesting, actually. Yeah, I've never had that either. It's always sounded really weird to me because it sounds just a bit, like, gross, almost. And I don't know why, but it just always sounded ever so slightly kind of gross.
Apparently that's cursed. You're not supposed to put ketchup on top of meatloaf.
Oh, fair enough. Being Italian gives you a completely good reason to just garlic everything.
All the garlic forever. Also, hi, Knight. How are you?
Yeah, hi, Knight. Welcome to the food podcast.
Yes.
Because I've been eating my goddamn dinner during the stream, so half the time I'm muted and half the time we're talking about food. And the half the time that I'm muted, Kali's talking about food, so...
Yeah, we've been talking about food nonstop for like an hour now.
Aside from like a couple of like little deviations, like, yeah, no, it's just been food. We've made some people very hungry.
Yes. Alright. That sounds fantastic, Elenish. But yeah, that's basically meatloaf. And yeah, the breadcrumbs are to help hold it together with the egg. Because you, like, crack an egg into it. And the gross part about meatloaf is that you mix it by hand. Like, with your hand.
Yeah, that's disgusting, and that would require gloves for me. Yeah. I can't handle doing raw meat like that. Like, no, get the gloves.
I mean, it feels nice, like, in a weird, squoogey sort of way.
Yeah, I can't handle that. The texture of it is just...
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I like that voice kind of did actually, like, that sound I made kind of did put across my feelings quite well, actually. Just
really did, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I am the reason that there are a bunch of, like, latex sanitary gloves in the kitchen at my uni, in the box. Because I am the only person who uses them. I take a glove out, I put it on, and I use it when I'm, like, getting chicken out and, like, cutting the chicken, or, like, if I'm cutting the chicken or the burgers or whatever, I put the glove on, and I do it that way. Hey, Eon!
I mean,
and yeah, potato masher is probably a good idea, actually. Use a potato masher for the meatloaf mixing instead.
That makes perfect sense, actually, Eon. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I might use that if I ever actually make meatloaf. But yeah, no, using breadcrumbs and egg as a binding agent makes perfect sense as well. I did sort of assume that was why they were in there, and it's not just egg.
Yeah.
The reason isn't just egg.
So Constellations has actually made me want to try something with meatloaf, which is to try putting like a stick of pepper jack in the middle.
What you're telling me is we're not ending the food talk anytime soon. We're just going to talk about fanfic as well.
Well, I mean, they mentioned food and meatloaf specifically in that fic.
Oh yeah, they did. I need to reread that at some point, actually. I haven't got around to it. The thread recently woke up for some fucking reason. I think it was a staff post, and I was like, oh yeah, this fic exists. I should reread it.
I mean, They did an update like a month ago.
Fuck, was it only a month ago?
I don't know now.
Time is an illusion. All that I know is cheese.
That's fair.
There's actually very little cheese to bread ratio on these fucking bread things, and it's horrible. I hate it. I need to do more cheese. Either that or less fucking bread.
Go microwave it, then it'll feel like you have more cheese, because it'll be all melty.
Yeah, but then I gotta leave.
Oh, that's fair. Let's see, what else? Okay, so the worst food on the planet. The literal worst food on the planet.
Aside from streaky bacon. Casserole. What the fuck is tuna noodle casserole? I want to bitch about streaky bacon more, to be honest, now that I've said it. Just remember that streaky bacon does exist and it's horrible, but I think depending on what we're talking about defined as food, I think as an ingredient, streaky bacon is the worst thing. Like, as an aspect of food, streaky bacon is horrible.
Wait, your dad puts onions in what? Tuna noodle casserole or meatloaf?
I just want to know what the fuck tuna noodle casserole is, because that just sounds like a goddamn... That sounds like the pasta thing that we do. Pasta
It's
bites.
disgusting, and it is the thing that I would die rather than eat.
Eon is telling you that it isn't bad, so you've got one dissenter.
Eon, why?
Okay, I'm gonna let you explain what the fuck tuna noodle casserole is. I'm gonna eat this bread, and if at any point it sounds like a pasta bake, I'm gonna jump in and inform you that that sounds like a pasta bake.
It's probably a pasta bake, because it is got pasta and it is baked. So it is tuna fish, like canned tuna fish, with peas and onions and some sort of weird sauce thing, but not really much sauce. But meatloaf is supposed to have onions in it, Ellie. It's got peas and onions and some sort of weird sauce thing to make it so that the tuna doesn't completely dry out when you bake it. And you mix it with cooked noodles, and you put it into a glass pan, and then you sprinkle cheese over the top of it, and then you bake it until the cheese is crispy. And I'm pretty sure there's more to it than that, but I haven't had it since I was about 12. And I'm not looking up the recipe because it's tuna noodle casserole. Fuck that shit.
That's fair. Okay, so a tuna pasta bake, that we occasionally do with other things, is tuna. You take pasta, and specifically, you want the little bow tie pasta. Because, first of all, it looks prettier, and second of all, it fits better in the thing. And you take a lasagna dish, and you take white sauce, pasta, and the tuna, and you kind of mix the tuna and the white sauce a bit together, and you put it in, and then you put the pasta in, and you mix it together a bit, and then you continue to do that. You kind of almost, but not quite, lasagna stack it.
Yeah, you almost layer it.
Yeah, except obviously you don't put like pasta sheets in the middle. You kind of layer it, but you also mix it together a bit. And you just kind of put all...
Oh god, Elenish, I'm gonna barf, that's disgusting!
That's horrific. I don't even need to think about that, and that's horrific. I only read like 3 lines of that. I saw anchovy, and that's already a problem. But yeah, so literally all a tuna pasta bake is it's tuna, pasta, and like white sauce, and you can put like some cheese in it if you want, and you shove it in the oven, and you wait for it to cook, and ta-da, you got a pasta bake.
Okay, that also sounds terrible.
Yeah. I quite like it. I quite like, there's like a chicken substitute one that I've seen a few times that I think is quite nice as well. But it's the same concept. You take your chicken, you take your pasta, you put your white sauce in it, you bake it basically. You put cheese in it.
I'm not a particularly huge fan of pasta bakes in general.
That's fair.
Except for ratatouille.
Never had that.
So ratatouille is fucking amazing.
I'm about to say, my information for ratatouille isn't that a film?
Yes, it is also a film.
Yeah.
But it's a food, and this food has like 1,200 different fucking recipes on how to make it. So the recipe that I know is one of the only ways that I like eggplant, and it's also fucking delicious. Basically, you take eggplant and you dice it up into, like, cubes, and then you take zucchini and you slice it up into, like, slices, and then you cut those in half or something so that they're, like, half slices. And then you salt them and leave them overnight so that all the liquid comes out, and then you rinse them, and then you put them into a lasagna pan with, a tin of spiced tomatoes. and then you cover it in mozzarella and you bake it.
That sounds really nice, actually. Also, I like how at this point we've hit the point of if Kali pauses and there's a long enough silence, she just assumes that I've paused myself to eat and just moves on. I like how that's the situation we're in. It's like, I went quiet for a bit too long because I'm chewing on bread, and I meant to say something after that, like, that pause, and then it was like, yeah, okay, she's probably eating, and just move along.
Sorry.
No, it's fine, because I was eating, it is perfectly fine. I was pretty much just gonna, like, hum a bit, because it's like, that does sound quite nice, actually, now I'm, like, listening to it. But yeah, it was like, there's a slightly too long silence. She's probably eating. Move on. Did I increment that right? I didn't see the increment go up. Somebody tell me if we just went from 13 to 14 or if I need to hit the button. Because I didn't see.
My thing is being stupid and I can't see the bottom of your screen, so...
No, rip.
Oh yeah, you're at 14. You're good.
Yeah, I'm at 14 and it went up from 13, I think, so that's probably fine. I don't know, and nor really do I care. If I'm 1 or 2 out, honestly, I stopped giving a shit a while ago. On the plus side, I am almost out of bread. We have nearly escaped.
Oh right, okay, so back to the thing that I was thinking of when you mentioned doing the randomizer for whichever the fuck game you were gonna do the randomizer for. I have decided that I am going to attempt to do an Ori randomizer for my birthday.
Ooh, that'll be fun. Yeah, I'm doing platinum for my Pokemon one, but the Ori randomizer should be fun.
Yeah, no, a friend of mine has been being like, Ori randomizer win? Please? Please?
So when you say friend, are we talking about Van or Shafe?
Shafe.
Thought so. Because it's like, it was one of those two.
Yeah.
I have fucking breadcrumbs on my goddamn jumper. God damn it.
Yep, an Ori randomizer. So it's gonna be an Ori in the Blind Forest randomized run, which means that I need to start doing some fucking research. More food? Alright, Elenish, more food. Let's see. Should I start gushing about canning? Because I can go on for hours about canning.
Feel free to start gushing. It sounds like a good idea. At this point, honestly. Since today is the food podcast at this point, like, yeah, why not just gush about canning?
Well, mostly it ends up with me gushing about how amazing berrying is and how much I fucking love it, because you just go out to a field and you pick berries until literally every container that you took out with you is full, and then you hope that you brought enough money to pay for all this shit.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I just had a panic moment there because I took a bite of the bread and accidentally pulled the remaining cheese off of it and it didn't quite go in my mouth properly, so I just had this cheese, like this blob of cheese hanging on by a thread, and I'm just like, please don't break.
Excellent. No, if I do it for my birthday like I'm planning, Elenish, I am going to start it and try to finish it the same day.
Jesus Christ. The fuck are you doing, speedrun tactics?
I'm going to try, yeah.
God help you. Okay, yeah, go ahead and talk about canning, because actually I'm curious. Because I've never done, like, any burying or anything either, so that sounds quite interesting as well, but canning at the moment.
Burying is the fucking best, and canning, for the most part, unless you have a garden, starts with burying. So, usually when we would go, we would do, let's see, which one would happen first? I think blueberries would happen first. We didn't do blackberries or raspberries very often because Mom decided that having 4 kids around really thorny bushes was probably a recipe for disaster.
I mean, that sounds about right. And I'm to tell you about the time my brother yeeted himself into nettles.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, I'll tell you about that one after you finish your canning story. It sounds like fucking fun, actually. It's unfortunately not food related, but you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
We can break the theme once.
So, I mean, technically you can eat or drink nettles, so.
Ta-da.
Yeah, there's like a nettle tea. But yeah, so we barely ever did blackberries or raspberries, but it would be blueberries and then strawberries, and then sometimes there would also be cherries. Because, you know, having small children or medium children around very tall ladders and climbing up in trees to get at the best cherries
is the best idea.
Also a brilliant idea.
Yep.
But yeah, so it was one of the best things about berrying is it's fucking hot because you're doing it in the middle of summer, so it's fucking hot. It's like 80, 90 degrees, whatever, right? The best taste in the entire world is a strawberry, is the freshly picked, sun-warm strawberry that you just picked off the vine that's still got a little bit of dirt off on it because you couldn't get quite all of it off against your pants. It's sun-warm and delicious. It tastes like fucking strawberry syrup. It's so goddamn good.
Yeah, I think I've been strawberry picking all of once in my life. I was like 7. I don't remember a fucking thing. But we did grow strawberries in my back garden at one point. We had a little wall pot set up. It was really cute. Like, you know those little, like, really small, like, hanging pots that you, like, stick on the wall? And then you put, and obviously they're made of metal and stuff, so you put, like, a plastic bag in them and then fill it with dirt. So we had that with strawberries in them. They're really cute.
That's awesome.
We have runner beans as well sometimes, potatoes, stuff like that. We'd have them in the back garden growing in pots. I don't know what we're doing this year, but I'm lazy and I don't feel like going and ask.
I have peas. I'm growing peas and I'm doing balcony potatoes again.
Whoa! Are those like tiny potatoes or bigger ones? That's the real question. That I don't do potatoes.
I take the potatoes that we buy from the store that go bad because we don't use them fast enough, and I just chuck them in a pot, and then they grow.
Yeah. What I was asking though is, do they grow like full-size potatoes, or are they like the smaller new potatoes that you get? Because obviously there's limited space.
If I left them in, they would probably grow full size, but when I pulled them out last year, they were fingerlings, so the new potatoes.
Oh, excellent. We like that. That's cute.
Yeah, they're delicious. They're so fucking good. I love homegrown potatoes so much more than I like store potatoes.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Like I said, we've had them like all of once, I think, because we don't grow those very much. Especially because we used to put them on the decking out back, but we don't have the deck there anymore. We took it out to put some tiles in, and we've got like a table and some chairs out there now. You know, for if the summer ever actually shows the fuck up and is nice this year. So the end result of that situation though is, so we've had runner beans, or like not runner beans, but we had like beans in the back garden, we've had potatoes in the back garden, we've had strawberries in the back garden. I think we tried something like really odd one year that didn't quite work, and I want to say it was like radishes or something stupid like that, but I don't think it was. I just remember that one year we had something really odd in the back garden that we tried to grow and it didn't quite work out. Oh, we do have an apple tree. The apple tree is dead as shit, but also that apple tree is hilarious because that thing has been in the garden since my parents moved in. Never in its life had it borne apples. It was dead, like really, really dead, right? Except it wouldn't actually die. It just wouldn't like give apples. And the previous people in the house had tried to kill it with poison. My parents had tried to kill it with poison. It wouldn't die. The tree was literally immortal. Like they tried to kill it, it just wouldn't die. It didn't want it. It was stuck. So we were like, okay, fine, we'll keep the damn tree. It's never giving us apples anyway. I swear to God, a couple years ago it gave us apples. That thing has been poisoned for like 15 years. It's probably more than that actually. It was constantly like being poisoned and shit. But yeah, no, like tiny apples came off this dead as hell tree that hasn't sprouted a thing in like 2 centuries. We don't know why or how, and I don't think we ever. Yeah, we didn't eat the apples, I'm pretty sure, because it's like we poisoned the hell out of this tree. I don't trust those. But it happened, and it was like, what?
Well, no, that's what apple trees do, is after a certain point, they are too old to bear apples, except for every once in a while they'll throw fruit.
Yeah, but it was really weird, because it's like, the problem wasn't even the fact that it was like really old and it did it. The problem was the fact that we poisoned it so damn much, and it was still alive and giving fruit. It was like, okay,
see,
this feels like an assassination plot. Pardon? Sorry.
Huh?
Do you feel...
Oh, no,
I missed that for a sec because I was too busy talking about my assassination plot.
I was just saying, well, now I feel bad for the apple tree.
Yeah, now I can't. Honestly, I kind of did as well. Like, it gave us fruit after so long, and it was like, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, genuinely, like, it just sits there now. I think it's got stuff, like, hanging from some of the branches, because we gave it a couple of, like, pretty decorations and stuff. Like, kind of, because I think we might... I don't know if we felt bad, or it just, like... Let's just put something pretty on the tree sort of thing. But, like, yeah, it gave apples, and I'm like, this feels like an assassination plot. I'm not gonna eat those. It feels like it's been, like, storing the poison for the last 30,000 years, and now it's gonna try and kill us with it. Also, keeping on the theme of food talk, my mum just walked in with chocolates. So I've got chocolates sitting on my bed at the minute. So, what are they? Hang on. They're green and black organic chocolate, apparently. They're really fancy fucking things. I think my mum got them for Christmas, or possibly their birthday chocolate, one of the two. But yeah, they're currently sitting on my bed. They're just waiting for me. I'm like, I don't want any more food, thank you. I've just eaten 80% of the world's fucking starch, honestly. Like, the amount of stuff that I just ate, and most of it was potato products of some kind, or bread. I'm like, I'm dying, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm dying, Squirtle, I'm good. And of course, I'm gonna have a drink in a bit, and it's all gonna expand, and I'm just gonna fall over.
Pull the trigger, Piglet.
Honestly.
Oh wait, no, that's the bad thing for me to say. I was just talking about slaughtering pigs earlier.
Oh god, full circle. Yeah. Okay, anyway, so let's take the topic off food for a couple minutes just to laugh at my fucking idiot sibling. So once upon a time, I believe this was back before we did bike rides a lot, so we had scooters. But either way, the situation was we were riding a wheeled thing, and yeah, eating late isn't good, but unfortunately I got my dinner really late because of scheduling problems, so fuck it, I don't care. And if I decide to eat some of the chocolate, then fuck it, I will. But yeah, so we're not eating more, Ellie. I'm not fat enough for this. I'm not fat enough for this. So yeah. Anyway, there is a forest area near my house, and said forest area is really nice actually for exploring in, and it's quite nice for like bike rides and stuff, except for the entrance, because the entrance has a hell cliff. It's so steep, it's horrific. Like, you remember I was talking about the Germany trip and that fucking evil pathway?
Yeah.
The other stream? Like, yeah, it's that sort of that sort of fucking almost a vertical slope sort of situation. It's terrifying and I hate it. So, anyway, we're going down into the forest. Into the woods, rather. And I'm off my cycle and I'm walking down with it. Yes, there were definitely scooters, actually. We were too young to have bikes at the time. Or I had a bike and he didn't. But we both had scooters, so we went on those. Something like that. So I'm off the scooter and I'm walking down. And my brother is a bit behind me. And then I hear him say something along the lines of it being kind of slow.
Oh no.
Right? Yeah, because it's like, you know, it's this tiny little, like, scrawny child with a scooter, and he's walking downhill, and he's got to keep the scooter from running away from him. And so obviously we're walking kind of slow, and it's like, you know, you get the message. It's a bit of a wreck. So, I then see him go past me. And now here's the thing. The path at the bottom splits into two. And there's a ledge that goes over the split, that goes between the split, and it past that ledge goes into nettles. It's like a little bit of a ledge, and then a ditch, and then nettles. And it's a shit ton of nettles, like it's horrific. And now keep in mind this is also summer, so we've got short sleeve shirts, like 3/4 on, like, you know, not like full covers or anything, you know, it's not great. Yeah, I see him go past, and I sort of hurry up a bit, and I hear my dad shout something, and he's riding his scooter, and we're like, please use your brakes. Okay, it's like, fine, use your brakes, because obviously he's going really quick down this road. So he uses his brakes as he gets to the bottom. Key word, he uses his brakes as he gets to the bottom. He's not lightly feathering it all the way down, so he sort of stops starting down, because that would have been fine. Right. Like, light feathering all the way down, so you're just kind of slow crawling. No, he slams the brakes on at the bottom, flips the scooter, loses his grip, and goes straight into the nettles. So, yeah, it's horrible, but it's great. So his scooter's sitting there on the pathway, this idiot is in the nettles, my dad is sprinting past me trying to get to him, and then...
Hi, Francisco.
Yeah, hello, Francisco? I'm gonna go with that and hope that's correct. Hello. Yeah, so his scooter's lying on the path, my dad runs past me to go get to him, I'm still like slowly walking down with my scooter, and he's just crying because he just went face first into a nettle patch. And naturally, there's no dock leaves nearby either, that's the best part, is like, there's no dock leaves anywhere, so my dad has to pick him up, and he's like, get your brother's scooter, we're going back then, because there's no way he can walk with. So we have to haul his idiot ass back home so we can put all like the cream on him and stuff.
Oh no!
It was awful, but it's hilarious.
This is a shiny badge quest, so what we're doing is, by the way, I'm Callie. This is Pix.
Hello.
She is streaming on her own channel currently. We just kind of hang out together while we do this because we are racing each other.
And also because it stops us from going as insane. It slows down the descent to insanity. Like, our sanity level is already level 3, but, like, yeah, no, at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, it helps a lot. So what we're doing is a shiny badge quest. Yes, Spy Not, we are still in the cave. Hey, thank you for the follow as well. But yeah, so essentially the goal is we are going to do all 18 gyms, or all, 16 gyms in this
16
region.
16 gyms, the Pokemon League, and Red, which is 18 shinies. We're only hunting for 17, though, because we're going to be really cheap and count the red Gyarados, because fuck actually doing 18 shinies, we'll just do 17, it's easier. Like, if the game's gonna hand me a free shiny, I'm taking it.
Right. And so before each gym, we have to catch another shiny. So currently, we're both running around in Slowpoke Cave, trying to catch a shiny.
Yeah, it's great.
How many streams have we been in Slowpoke Cave?
At least 4, because it's been at least 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Posse.
Like 6,
yeah,
though.
we need to sit down and figure out the shout-out commands at some point, but yeah, Posse has just linked my channel as well. We should do that at some point.
Yeah. I'll do that after stream today, I think.
Yeah,
actually.
I'll probably do it tomorrow, assuming I actually remember to figure out how it works, because I have no clue how to do commands with this thing.
You would do it through Streamlabs.
Yeah, I did assume it was through Streamlabs. I'll just have to have a poke and I'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
Ow, my throat.
Technically, we're trying to count encounters, but
yeah, in theory. Kali's a bit off, because she also does it off-stream and didn't start by counting encounters, so it's a bit off. Plus, the numbers can be a bit off anyway.
Oh yeah, no, I'm going through my recordings and also counting those ones now.
Yeah. But yeah, so today has pretty much been the food channel, honestly. Today has been a food podcast more than a stream, due to the fact that essentially what happened was I had some scheduling issues that meant that I needed food. And I got my food late, and I was like, well, we're now past normal start time. I don't want to keep people waiting even longer, so if Kali's good to go, we can just start the stream and I'll just mute my mic and eat my freaking dinner, because I have had some scheduling problems that just meant that I needed to eat and didn't have the time to beforehand. Which then probably led to us basically spending an hour and a half talking about food, to the point where you guys joined in, that was the first time we had stopped talking about food this stream. Because I decided to tell a story instead.
Shiny Pokemon are very rare.
Yeah,
they're very rare
sucks.
and very hard to find, and I am very unlucky.
Yeah, it's 1 in 8,192, I believe, for this generation. I got my Cyndaquil, which is currently a Quilava, in 1,731, and then Kali's was
3,226.
I thought so, 3,226. I was about to say that's the number that's coming to mind, but I'm going to make sure that Kali gets that one, because I'm not certain it's right. At least it'll be better when we finally move on to the X and Y one that we're planning on doing at some point in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kali does a lot more than Heart Gold Soul Silver bullcrap like this, although recently it has mostly been this bullcrap. Kingdom Hearts, we were just talking about planning an Ori randomizer at some point fairly soon. She does a lot of other Chillcraft games.
4 months away.
Yeah, it's still a while away. Chillcraft streams and stuff. I predominantly play Pokemon. I do have a YouTube with my archive in, but it literally has Dust and Elysian Tale and like an episode of Hollow Knight, but then there was too much lag for me to actually stream that at the minute, so I'm working on stuff. But yeah, I've been playing Pokemon Blue Rescue Team as well, the Mystery Dungeon game, and obviously this. I'm going to be doing Explorers of Sky, I'm planning a Platinum randomizer, probably doing White 2 hard mode at some point, which basically just means I've got to beat Pokemon White 2 once, and then I get to play the hard difficulty, because I never did that before. And Kali and I, like I say, we're planning on doing an X and Y shiny badge quest. We could probably do a randomizer as well, to be fair, but we're doing a shiny badge quest as well. In that game, which is a lot of it's half odds of this game, so it's a lot better. 1 in 4,000 instead.
Elenish, this Cyndaquil is the first shiny I've ever had. And before it, I had only ever seen one shiny in my entire life. And I have been playing these games for approximately 20 years.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm a casual-ish shiny hunter, so I see a lot of these things. My first random that wasn't like the red Gyarados was a shiny Solosis in White 2. But I've had quite a lot in generations since. I've got I've got a living dex. I've not got a shiny living dex. I do have a living dex, which I use to get my shiny charm. But I have quite a lot of shinies just simply due to the fact that I have played a lot of the game and hunted specifically for them quite often. I make a bit of a hobby of it when I have time and when I feel like it. I make a bit of a hobby of it. I'm probably going to end up streaming a lot more of my hunts though, because it is a lot more fun to do when I can talk to people.
Yeah, I am trying to do a shiny living dex in Black 2.
It's atrocious.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah, that's fair, honestly. Like, event shinies I count as like that as well, because honestly they're it's the same class as the red Gyarados. It's like, yeah, it's a shiny, I don't give a shit how it was gotten. As long as it wasn't hacked, I don't care.
Yeah, Francisco, both of us are playing at the same time.
Yeah, we're both playing together. So I'm playing over on my channel, which Posse linked a little bit above in the chat. Shoutouts to Posse, thank you for that one.
Yeah, seriously, thanks.
We're technically doing a race, but it's sort of a very casual race because neither of us are really properly timing it. Like, the main timing is coming from the fact that we're both streaming at the same time, but Kali does a lot of off-stream stuff where I don't, because I just like doing mine while I'm streaming, basically. So yeah, we're technically racing, but it's a bit casual.
Good luck,
Okay, see you early. Hope work goes well.
Yeah. Sorry, Bix.
Yeah, no problem. It was just a bit more ramble. But yeah, technically we're racing. It'll be fun. We will be doing proper racing with the X and Y one, where we both actually just stream it and play it at the same time, I think. Rather than Kali doing it on her own sometimes, and then me only streaming.
Yeah, I'm only gonna be doing it based on stream time for the X and Y one.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm gonna be driving myself even more insane off stream with the Black 2
yeah, that's
shiny death. I pretty much started doing that instead of this offline anyway as well.
Okay, that's cool.
That's almost, but no, that's worse than the time I went face first into a stinging nettle.
Ooh, yeah. Like, it is absolutely worse because, like, again, it's like a child. Shiny Zubat!
What?
Shiny Zubat, 1271.
Oh, for fuck's sake! You pain.
It's female as well.
So
okay, so here's a problem though.
It's perfect.
Yeah, hi, I'm Shadow Vulpix. Partner in crime more than actual partner, just streaming partner.
Yeah. Streaming partner, not partner.
Yeah, not partner.
I have one of those in real life.
Yeah, she has one of those. I don't, but that's general. Anyway, so the situation with this fucking Zubat is terrible. Do you want to know why?
Why?
It's a level 7. I don't know if I'm gonna kill it if I try and attack it.
Just fucking throw a Pokeball
That's
at
what I'm doing, yeah. I've got 28 Pokeballs, 5 Heal Balls, 2 Lure Balls, 2 Great Balls, 2 Premier Balls, and a Fast Ball. We're gonna start yeeting Pokeballs at the thing and we're gonna hope for the best. Please stay in.
Yeah, just...
2,
Jesus Christ,
3.
I'm so jealous.
Fuck you. Ah, that nice little sparkle effect though. Oh, I love watching that. I'm honestly okay with it breaking out because it's just the sparkle effect is nice. Yeah, no, fastballs aren't the same. No, fastballs are different to quick balls. What you're thinking of is a quick ball for turn 1. Fastballs are based on base speed. If it's over 100, it has the equipment.
Wait. What moveset do you have?
Tackle, Ember, Quick Attack, something else. No, that's a quick ball. A quick ball is max chance on turn 1, and then everything else after that is slower. A fast ball is if if the opponent has a base speed of 100 plus, it has a boost. Because the fast balls are the apricorn balls. I'm keeping those specifically for what's it called? Raikou and Entei. Man.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay, right. So since this is a female one, and I did make that promise on Thursday, we're naming it Percy.
Fuck yeah.
I know I said I was naming it Cross, but this is Percy.
Yeah, no, definitely gotta name it after the rover.
Yeah, because that rover did some fucking work. But yeah, that's a quick ball. Okay, right. Hello. Welcome to my end of the stream as well. Safe fire. Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
jealous.
Hello, Francisco. Welcome.
Congratulations on your fucking shiny Zubat.
Thanks. Yeah, this is the sort of thing that I mean. I have a weird look with shinies. I honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I know it doesn't work like that, I'd blame it on the fact that I'm a shiny hunt casually. Because, like, that's what it feels like sometimes. Like, because I shiny hunt casually, I have better luck.
It's more like all of your characters just learn how to spot shinies better.
Yeah. Alright, hang on. I need to make sure that I get Percy's stats and stuff so that I can do an IV check for this one, because I didn't do an IV check for Care the Quilava, so I want to make sure my Zubat gets one. 22, 12, 11, 11, 11, 12, Inner Focus, that's not actually important. Quiet Nature, and Impetuous and Silly. Okay, so now that that's actually on the VOD, and it will also be on my, my highlight, I can use that to do an IV check later, which will probably be tomorrow.
Good plan.
Yeah, look at that green and pink Zubat. Look at the little guy. Look at him. He's a baby. He's miserable. Right, let's get another encounter real quick. Just in case, let's get another encounter. Also, it's partly to show him off and partly in an attempt to get a back-to-back, which you always gotta do. Yeah, okay, no, there's a normal Zubat. And here's my little baby Percy. Hello.
Alright. Alright.
I'm so
We
pleased.
get it.
Yeah. we get it. I got your shiny.
You did. I'm getting yours just in revenge.
Honestly, if you do get a shiny Slowpoke, why am I trying to kill the Zubat? If you do get a shiny Slowpoke, I'll laugh so hard because, like, that's a 15% in this area as well, so that would be really good.
Well, remember, I've been having hella luck with Slowpokes.
Yeah, you've had a lot of Slowpokes showing up. Oh, 71. That's faster than the Cyndaquil as well. That's just good luck, honestly.
Yeah. Oh god, that means I'm gonna be, like, up in the 3000s again before I get one. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
I'll live.
It's so weird that I have, like... I know it is literally just luck and probability, but it feels really odd that I seem to have just better luck in a luck-based thing. Like, I don't know how to explain that better, but it feels weird.
No, I get it. Because you do. You seem to have consistently better luck with this kind of thing.
Yeah. Like, I've had some bad hunts before, but, like, considering that I don't... The thing is, I don't work in 1 in 8,000 odds very often. My odds are usually the 1 in 1,300 shiny charm odds, and even then I boost them, I take them even lower with, like, Masseter and stuff. But, like, so my consideration of a bad hunt isn't that bad. But if I go on, like, my Twitter and scroll back, like, even, like, a lot of my worst hunts are, like, 2,000 encounters sort of thing. Like, they're not that bad at all.
Yeah. It's, like, well below odds.
Yeah, I think my actual... I think my exact worst has been, the badge quest, where I got a 5% for... That's the green apricorn, I want the white ones. I got like a 5%, or something. Oh no, it was even less than a 5% technically, because the Pokemon I got it from, I was using Magnet Pull to try and get a Honedge. I got the 5% encounter the Kecleon on the route, when I was using Magnet Pull to make that odd even lower.
Nice.
I'm gonna sit here and do some zoo. Oh, hang on, let me swap to the other DS thing real quick so you don't have to look at the shiny number. That's not what I meant to do, whoops. And I'm just gonna go, oh, for goodness sake, there's Zubat outside as well. I don't want to deal with Zubat for grinding, I just want to level things. But yeah, so... Sorry.
Also, hi, what are you? You are Micardle, 1993. Hi, it took me 3,226 resets to get the shiny Cyndaquil.
For me, it was 1,731. And I have just gotten a second shiny in, like I say, 1271, which is really good. What the hell is the encounter rate on this route? Why are there Zubats everywhere? I know it's nighttime, but come on, go away. I want something else. Not an Ekans, I want something I can kill. I don't want to have to do switch training for my damn bat. I mean, I will.
Go fishing.
I don't have a fishing... No, I do have a fishing pole, don't I? When the hell do you get the fishing pole? Oh, yeah,
You should have already got it.
I just have to go back through the cave.
Oh, yeah.
That's not too much effort, it'll take a few seconds.
Actually, you could just fish in the cave. That place has got water.
There is water in the cave. We are correct. We know these areas. But yeah, Yeah, like I say, consistently my odds are quite... Like, my luck is really weirdly good with the shinies in this game. Yeah, you'll be doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Depending on what game you're in, you either have 1 in 8,000 odds or 1 in 4,000 odds, so it's gonna be pretty bad no matter what happens.
Yeah, good luck, McArdle.
Yeah, good luck though. I am incredibly confident that you'll get it reasonably soon.
Yeah.
Then again, I am also confident that Callie will get hers reasonably soon, so God knows at this point. Oh, I should probably put,
Don't have faith in me. Please don't have faith in me.
I have faith in everything at the minute. I have faith in Sceptile as well, who's still also stuck in hell. I'm gonna register the old rod real
poor
quick.
Sceptile stuck in Zubat hell.
Yeah. No, Slowpoke Cave, but Zubat Hell is also correct. Slowpoke Well and Zubat Hell, basically the same thing. Forgot to switch my team around. Nice job. You're really smart at this. Oh yeah, it's just gonna be fucking Magikarp.
Yep. Because it's a fucking old rod.
I forgot that one. Oh well. Yeah, it's Heart Gold, so yeah, 1 in 8,192. Good luck. It's the same odds we're working on, so don't worry about it.
Good luck.
Actually, while I'm fishing, I'm going to dip out of having my phone act as your chat for a little while. Because I can fish on audio cues alone at this point.
Okay.
Fish chaining is a really good thing for that, except you can't do it in this game because it's horrible and awful. It's a Legagen thing. I want to go to my profile, please. No, don't do that. I want to go to my profile, please. Yeah, at least it can't attack, but also it's got, like, 2 experience points and will take 6 years for my friggin' Zubat to kill. So I'm literally going to be stuck switch chaining with Camellos until I get something decent. Right, when was the last time that I actually sent something? Okay, so yeah, 156 encounters for a Halloween hunt, which was Dexnav, friggin' Phantom, and that was back in 2019, by the way. Ponyta at 892, which was also Dexnav. That was a Pokemon Go one. No, that's Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go. 192 Hordes for a Zigzagoon.
Christ. Also, yeah, taking breaks is always good, McArdle.
Yeah, I'd recommend taking breaks. I forgot there was a Pokemon Go event today, but yeah, taking breaks is good.
I was gonna say there was a Pogo event today.
Yeah, I've not been doing it for a while. I don't remember when the hell did I get that Honedge. Oh yeah, so the Kecleon was 5,495. So that was an overodds hunt. Less than 5% Kecleon during my Magnet Pull hunt.
Damn.
Which, yeah, was absolute bullshit, but also, like, I wanted the, I had something I wanted out of that, and it was the Honedge, not the 5%. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna be doing this for, like, 6,000 years, because it's Switch training and it's the worst. Oh well. Can I find the rest of my actual tweets instead of things that I retweeted? 80% of my tweets are retweets, I swear to God. There's a reason I don't use my Twitter, and this is pretty much it.
I'm just having a really bad encounter day, too.
Yeah, I've noticed that. You've had some really slow encounters. Where are my shinies? Stop showing me bullshit from my past. I want to see bullshit from my past.
I was gonna say.
Oh fuck, my sprite's fucked off again. I looked up and saw nothing on the screen. It was like, oh, bye.
Excellent.
Oh hey, I don't know if Eon's still here, but I just found the thing from back in friggin' 2018 when we in the Discord we were joking about color change curses, and I was playing Pokemon Quest and got a shiny Ponyta.
Excellent.
That was funny. 19 encounter fish chain for a Relicanth.
Jesus.
Driving. This was just bitching about a road trip for the rest of that. But yeah, 19 encounters for that. Fish training in the... I'll teach you how to fish train in Gen 6, because you can do it in Gen 6, and literally it is consistently, like, that sort of encounters.
Excellent.
It's consistently, like, 13, 14, 15. It's great.
McArdle, if you're gonna do White 2, it's kind of got a really long run-up to when you find out. I would suggest X because apparently that one's got higher shiny encounter rate.
Yeah, X has what's known as the X has a half shiny encounter rate. So Gen 5 has the 1 in 8,192, but Gen 5 also introduced the shiny charm, which halved that to 1 in 4,000 and a bit. 4,096 or something like that. Gen 6, which is Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, has that as a default, so you will automatically be working at half of the odds of any of the other games that you've been playing in the previous bits of the series, and if you do manage to get the shiny charm at any point, then you're working at half that again, so 1 in 1,000 and something. End my blabbering. Hey look, a Goldeen. There's actually other things in here.
Hey!
Oh hey, the summer Steam sale thing where I bought the FNAF games back in 2018. I remember that. That was stupid. Surfing Pikachu in soft resets of 40 soft resets. I was literally just looking for a Riolu and found a random shiny Granbull in Gen 7. Yep, that's what that game is. Oh! Hey, excellent. So it was December of 2017 that I got Shadow the Vulpix over there. Because I just found a tweet about that as well, because it was the same year that... It was apparently the same time I got my graphics tablet. I got a Vulpix. Can I stop hurting myself in confusion? Please. I need this thing dead. I missed. Stop punching yourself, Care. Jesus. That fight went poorly. I need to go heal now. But yeah, so that's a thing.
Okay, Posse. Good luck with getting food.
See ya, Posse. Good luck with your food.
McCardle, I've heard that Sword and Shield actually has really good shiny encounter rate, but then again, I've never played them, so...
Sword and Shield has the same base odds, so the 1 in 4,000 odds. But it does have some okay... Actually, it has less methods than a lot of the other previous generations does. You have Masuda method still. And in theory, the more times you run into, like, you fight a Pokemon, the likely, the higher the shiny chances. But I've never seen any measurable effect of that. Not personally. If you're really going for really easy, you go with Let's Go, yeah, because you get to a 32 encounter chain, and then, like, you literally just sit around and you're working at, like, 1 in 200 odds or something stupidly low. It's great.
Jesus.
Yeah, you have to fight everything because it doesn't show on the overworld, whereas Let's Go does show on the overworld.
Oh.
Yeah, Sword and Shield doesn't show on the overworld, so you still get that nice moment of, oh, as you see him appear in the battle, which is fun. It does also have egg sparkles, though, which is nice. We like those.
Egg sparkles?
Yeah, if you hatch an egg that's shiny, the egg will, the shiny sparkles as it comes out the egg.
Ah, right. You mentioned that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, previous games don't do that.
Come on, just give me a shiny Slowpoke, please. I don't even
yeah,
like
I hope
Slowpoke.
you get one as well.
I would much rather have a shiny Zubat, but...
I have so many tweets, and there's so much bullshit in them. And I don't know why I have most of these tweets. All I wanted to know was my shinies. A random Eevee that I got while competitive breeding, apparently. I don't remember why I was competitive breeding, but I want to say it was... What the hell would I have been doing if I was comp breeding an Eevee? It was one of my Sylveon sets, that's why. 179 encounters for a shiny Pichu in Gen 7, which was done using the buddy method or whatever the fuck it's called. The calling method, I think it is.
Oh, right.
A 4 chain for a shiny Gothitelle, which was Gen 6, because it was a Poke Radar chain.
Christ.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to escape a battle and set myself back up for another battle. That phone call needs to stop. Oh yeah, I remember that. I was messing about in Pokemon Insurgents with the egg lock function that you can have. So Pokemon Insurgents is not like a ROM hack, it's a fan game basically, and so you can set it to different modes. So you can set it to actually enforce Nuzlocke rules itself and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And one of those modes was an egg lock. which basically means that it will generate a bunch of random eggs, and every time you catch a Pokemon, you have to swap it out for one of those eggs. And then it works like a Nuzlocke from there.
That's really cool, actually.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yes, I am going to be curing Zubat in my Nightmare Kara.
Which is fair, honestly. But yeah, so I was messing about with that at one point, and literally the second egg that I hatched while I was mucking about was a shiny Girafarig.
That's excellent.
Which was hilarious. Me live tweeting about my Germany trip. Still live tweeting about the Germany trip. It was the second one in 2017 that I got the frigging cat. I thought so. This is great.
3 Slowpoke in a row.
Woo. What the fuck is going on?
If chaining meant anything.
Oh yeah, I had an ongoing hunt list, from 1 year, let's see. Yeah, I was doing a Groudon hunt, no target white 2, no target white, Squirtle for fire red, and that Honage quest. I'm no longer doing the Groudon hunt, I moved to Mewtwo and then stopped hunting that as well. No target whites and white 2 I could go back to, if I wanted to, but I'm lazy, so let's not. Yeah, I could go back to a lot of these, but whatever, lazy. One broken-ass Batman picture. Concert.
So if... Sorry,
No, go ahead, I'm just murmuring to myself, it's fine.
I was just gonna say, so if the pattern holds true, I will get a shiny approximately 2 streams after you.
Yeah, probably. I mean, at least it's 2 streams and not, like, a long time. That is literally kind of the situation, now that I think about it.
It kind of is.
I kind of want to write from the perspective at some point of somebody who's watching, like, some townspeople, like, watching a shiny badge quest or, like, a shiny hunter. It's like, this person vanished into the cave and we literally haven't seen them in weeks. Do you think they're okay? Very slowly crawling out into town with, like, a Pokeball in one hand, and it's like, I got my shiny Mewtwo, guys. It's like, what the fuck happened there? Like, this poor child, what did they do?
No, not even my shiny Mewtwo. I got my shiny Rattata, guys.
Yeah.
Something, like, stupid and ridiculous.
Yeah, like, honestly. It's like, they disappeared in the forest and we haven't heard from them in, like, a week. Do you think they're okay? It's like, found it. It's either crawling out of the woods with, like, a Pokeball in one hand, or it's really, like, casually strolling out of the woods like nothing has happened and they walked in 10 minutes ago, holding the rat in their arms. It's one of those 2 situations happens, and it's like, I don't know which one it is.
Could be both.
Could be both.
You know what? You're the one who comes casually strolling out like it's not even been 10 minutes. I'm the one crawling out with the Pokeball in hand.
like 15 minutes after me, like, oh god.
Uh-huh.
Shiny Oddish, which was 138 Hordes. In all fairness, the Horde ones are a bit easier. Again, we can do those in X and Y, because they show 5 Pokemon at once. So there's actually a chance of multiple shinies in one Horde as well, which is terrifying. 888 encounters on my first pre-Gen 6 shiny in like 6,000 years, and it was a Golbat. And yeah, like I say, 888, so not even 1/8 of odds in that game. 25 radar chain for a Patchamp. What's going on?
I actually do kind of want to hear. I actually do kind of want to read that, though. That would be funny as hell.
It would be funny as hell. I'll put it on the list aside from, with the Pokemon with hay fever thing.
Yes.
I'll put it on the list. Because those are fun one-shots. God, I need sleep. Yeah, like, the grass encounters are probably even better, because it's like, consider there's NPCs on a lot of those routes. You can just see this kid running backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards in this grass, and it's like, what the hell are they doing? And they're literally doing it for, like, weeks. Honestly, I think the more terrifying part is the fact that, like, they'll do it for, like, 2 hours straight and basically not get tired, because the only time they take a break is when they're in battle. It's like, what the hell?
Right.
Yeah, Shiny Onix and Shiny Steelix are quite nice. I might try for an Onix at some point, because it's a good Pokemon. Although Steelix would be a bitch to get.
Look like?
It's like a greeny yellow colour. It's quite nice, actually. It's not bad. Steelix is better, it's gold, but yeah.
Meh. I don't like the gold ones, honestly.
That's fair.
I don't know why they use such a bad color for it.
Yeah, that's reasonable. That's a rat. Let's not throw the Rattata into battle against this level 10 Goldeen. It's level 4. 40 chain plus 2 for an Abra.
Is it not bad for that one? Alright, I'll have to look at it and see.
Yeah, Steelix isn't bad. 21 fish chain for a Magikarp. 5% shiny Corphish at a 37 chain.
Jesus.
That was fish chaining again. Feebash, 13 chain. Shiny Foongus, 184 hordes. Shiny Bunnelby while I was doing Poker Radar practice at a 39 chain. A Shiny Mine Jr. at 53 hordes. I'm like slowly reading my way. I found all my goddamn tweets about my shinies. 40
Jesus.
encounters and 99 resets for a Shiny Krogunk. Or 40 chain, 90 resets. 3 hordes, that was 5 minutes after a Shiny Delibird, which was 258 Cave Dex Snaps, which wasn't done chaining. 74 hordes for a Shiny Murkrow. My Shiny Bulbasaur for the badge quest, which was apparently a perfect 6 IV, which was 210. That one was actually also done Masseter though. I sent myself one of my Masseter capable Ditto in order to do that one. Perfect Shiny Rotom, which was 232.
Kara's got a
Yeah,
point.
absolutely. They really would be freaking ripped. It'd be hilarious.
It was never skip leg day, always skip arm day.
Shiny Psyduck, 113. That was hordes. Shiny Hoppip, which was 631 hordes. Which 631 times by 5, essentially, for the encounters when it comes to hordes. So if somebody does the math on that, that'd be great. Shiny Golbat for 57 hordes, sorry, I can't read. Skarmory, 64 hordes. Sandshrew, which was 30 hordes. Sort of care real quick. Shiny Bergmite, 1,811, which, that one I think was one of my really big over odds hunts, because I'm pretty sure that, like, Friend Safari is... Yeah, Friend Safari is, 15... No, Friend Safari is, 1 in 512. That was it. Friend Safari is a 1 in 512 odd. You only get that post-game, though, so we wouldn't be able to use it for the badge quest. Sadly. But yeah, Friend Safari is 1 in 512, so, I was like 3 times over odds for that, which was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Shiny Kakuna, which was 151 encounters. I think that's a Dex Nav, given the looks to be Auras. Spheal at 544 hordes, which again times that by 5. And then I appear to be out of encounters, so.
You have so many.
Yeah, that's not all of them either, that's just the ones I tweeted about, so that's the ones since 2016. Although, to be fair, 2016 was about the point where I really started shiny hunting properly, so... Lunatone's shiny form is one of those, because it is, like, decent, but also, like, you could have been so much better. Please.
What's Lunatone's shiny look like?
Basically the same, but blue eyes instead of red, from what I understand of it. Remember of it?
That's it.
Yeah. It's like, you could be really good, but, like, you're just a bit miserable.
Why not make the damn thing silver? Make it look like the actual fucking moon.
Yeah, that'd be great. Then again, Solrock just gets sunburnt, so... Don't know.
Solrock already looks sunburnt.
Yeah, well, it got worse.
Oh, great.
Oops, that's my menu. I didn't mean to do that. I just realised tomorrow I've got to sit down and highlight the Zubat. Okay, that's pretty good, Kara.
That actually would be pretty good.
Yeah. I still can't believe we spent like an hour and a half talking about fucking food.
I have no problems with
I
this.
have no problems with it
Have
either,
you
it was great.
This server?
Yeah, that's true. Besides, we were being honest, like, when we said that there was no sanity in this place.
Oh yeah, no, we're completely out of sanity. And I'm starting to hypnotize myself with this shit again.
Oh boy.
It's like, I'm gonna need another goddamn nap after this.
Please don't. Your sleep schedule's gonna be so dead.
My sleep schedule is already like me.
That's fair.
Dead inside.
That's reasonable. I say at nearly 11 PM.
Do we want to call it quits so you can get ready for bed then?
Nah, I'm fine, I don't care. I've got nothing to do tomorrow. Like, literally, all I have to do tomorrow is get the highlight ready for the posting, because I can't post Blue Rescue Team's VOD or this VOD until Monday.
Actually, it occurs to me also that it would be mean to leave again right as Posse gets back.
Oh yeah, also that. Poor Posse keeps getting left. My pen work so I can make some notes, please. I'm gonna have both of my Pokemon leveled up way more than they need to be for this, but like, because I have to switch train this Zubat until it gets a decent move, because I forgot that Leech Life sucks ass in this game.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, Gen 7, Gen 8, it got such a boost, and I'm so used to actually being able to use Leech Life as a viable move on things, it's like, oh no. I should have tried to get a Friend Ball. That's what I should have done. I could have caught the Zubat in a Friend Ball. Because that would have made it easier to get my Crobat later. Oh, well.
Oh, right. Friend balls are pink, right?
Green with red spots, I think. Pretty sure that's
No,
a
I
Friend
mean,
Ball.
like, which apricorn are they?
Oh, possibly they're pink. I don't remember.
Fair. Well, let's see. I think I gave him pink. What do I have? Lure balls, fast balls, heavy balls.
Oh, hey, I have Astonish now. Look, an actual move that does more than 2 damage.
I do have a friend ball, and it is, yes, green with red spots.
Yeah, I thought so. I vaguely remember things like this.
I don't remember what fucking color apricorn it is.
It's probably pink.
I'll look it up later.
Yeah. I mean, I theoretically could Google it now if nothing's going on in the chat, which there isn't, so...
Up to you.
Might as well, I'm just slowly killing this freaking Magikarp. I don't even know why I'm bothering, I might as well just switch it, it'd be faster. Hey, a crit.
Please. Let me out of this cave.
That's such a mood.
You're already out of the cave.
Yep.
You just went to a different
I
cave.
think, is it green? Friend Ball is green, yeah.
Friend ball is green.
Yeah,
okay.
Love Ball is pink.
Wait, what ball is pink?
Love Ball.
Love ball. Okay.
Yeah, Fast Ball is white, Friend Ball is green, Heavy Ball is black, Level Ball is red, Pink is a Love Ball, Lure Ball is blue, and Moon Ball is yellow. And in case you're wondering why I swapped for specifically one of those, it's because I got tongue-tied and decided to read wrong. And that's the only reason that I swapped those two around. There wasn't anything special about it, I just forgot how to speak English.
That's fair.
I forgot how to speak English for a quarter of a moment and was like, oh crap.
Alright,
Ow,
actually...
everything hurts and I wish for death. My legs still kill me from yesterday, like, oh no. I have many regrets.
Rip. Alright, I don't have any more green balls.
It's so bad as well, because it was just like, I went on the machine in the hopes of maybe making my back not hurt. And instead what I did was I ended up with bad leg. It's like, I appear to have just reversed the situation. Move the problem further down.
Well, if you move it far enough down, it'll fall out the bottoms of your feet.
I hope so. I just realised when I get back on next Thursday, I'm gonna have so many apricorn balls to pick up. And it's like, I've gotta think of my 3rd gym shiny now. I still haven't figured that out. I don't know what I'm doing for that yet. I might just What?
Whine and complain. I'm whining and complaining with you.
I'll absolutely do that, to be fair. Honestly, what I might do is I might just go to, what route is it? 32? Question mark? The one south of Goldenrod, whatever it is. I might just go to that one and just run in the grass until I get a shiny. Like, I'll just hunt for anything. Whatever comes up, I'll take. As long as it's not fucking... Can you get Abra on that route? I think you can, which I would be terrified by.
I think you can. I might end up actually having to do this a little bit out of stream.
That's fine.
Just so that I can do it at night, because I want to go back to Bellsprout Tower and get a Ghastly.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. I don't mind if you do it at night. I don't really care. The only reason that I'm saying, or like if you do it off stream rather, the only reason I'm saying for the X and Y one we might want to try and sync it up a bit better is just so we can have a proper race. Plus it does help that I don't think that there's day-night cycle exclusive Pokemon in that game, so it doesn't matter what time it is, you just play the game. Which will make it a bit easier.
Also, I'm pretty sure you're winning this race anyway.
I don't know, I could get completely stumped. I was contemplating getting Abra from the game corner, but then two things happened. The first thing that happened was Slowpoke came to mind, because I could use a Psychic type. I needed a Psychic type, so I was like, hey, I could just use Slowpoke and get Slowbro. And then I had this really sudden revelation. Lugia is a Psychic type. So I can just wait until the 8th gym, do Lugia, and then I have my Psychic type for the Elite Four that I need, so it's like, who cares? In case you're wondering, I need it for Koga, because he's in the Elite Four instead of in the gyms for this one, so...
Oh, yeah.
Koga's a bitch.
Koga's an asshole.
I need some sort of good against dark type, which pretty much means fighting type as well, and there's no fighting types in this game for, like, forever.
Rude.
Yeah, so... Because it's Karen, who's dark, Koga, who's poison, Bruno, who is the only remaining one, and he's technically... I think he's technically rock type, but he also has fighting types. And there's...
Agatha?
No, Agatha retires as well. There's somebody else and then there's Lance.
I have no idea.
Yeah, because it gets rid of Lorelei, Agatha, and Lance gets moved to the champion slot only. And it's replaced with Karen, Koga, Will. That's the other one, he's Psychic types.
Oh, yeah.
That's it, there we go. We did it, folks. We know
Wait,
the league.
Will Psychic type or Ghost type?
Will is Psychic type.
Okay.
So yeah, that's actually, so I have a Psychic type to deal with, Koga. Rock types. So, Rock, whatever the fuck Lance uses, which is primarily Dragon and also Gyarados. Karen, which is Dark types, which is basically, like, Umbreon, Houndoom.
Didn't she have an Absol?
In this game, yes, because Absol does exist. I know in Gen 2 she doesn't, but I think in this game she does indeed have an Absol. Good call.
I was remembering from Ashes of the Past for that one, honestly.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, Birdkeeper Lance, because he really does just have like 80% birds. I need to get out of this fucking area with the goddamn Magikarp. I'm gonna go to the last route and see if there's anything in there that I can use instead to fight, because I'm slowly dying trying to punch Magikarp in the face. It's killing me.
Yeah, I think I'm about ready to call it quits, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. My next stream is going to be 80% grinding in that case. Because I just need to get my Zubat to like at least level 16.
Yeah. I'm like watching that little green thing come out and sparkle, and I'm just like, curse you!
Cassie punched herself in the face. Please don't. No, stop. This is why I don't fight things with Supersonic. Percy! No, you're gonna knock yourself out. I'm not even kidding, she's literally gonna... Yeah, that's true, but it's still annoying. Okay, good. We got to the end of the stupid thing. Please die now. Give me your EXP. But yeah, so it's going to be a bit awkward because, like I say, there's basically no fighting types in this game. Lugia will have to be my Psychic type. Some sort of Dark or Ghost type for Will. Something probably primarily Electric, and I think I'm thinking of Chincho for that, so... I can hook Chincho up for... Oh hey, Onyx does appear in here, I thought it did. Hook Chincho up for that, which will give me both a water type and an electric type, which will be good. And I'm pretty sure it also gets ice moves. Thinking about it, I think I can teach it Ice Beam, so that gives me basically my Lance Killer.
Yep, your anti-dragon ordnance.
And then who's the other one? No, I've said them all, never mind. I'm good at this. But yeah. Pretty much, I think my plan literally is just gonna be pray to God that Abra doesn't appear on that route at night, because 80% of my streams happen at night. And then just do random encounters on that route and get whatever comes out of it, because I don't know or care what I'm gonna get for my next one, I think.
Right.
And then after that, I've got to sit down and remember how the beasts work. The beasts, honest to God, the beasts might be where you catch up, because it's a combination of really long resets and really bad odds. So you've got a decent chance of getting at least decently close to me during that segment.
Maybe. It kind of depends on how quickly I end up with a shiny here, because I might still be here looking for a goddamn shiny.
Yeah, because it'll be here and Gym 3 that'll be it. But don't forget as well, I'm doing Pokeathlon a bit in stream. I'm going to be doing like Pokeathlon streams pretty much because I want the fastballs, and I think those are because you can get white apricons from it on I think Thursdays at like 200 a pop. So I'll probably be doing a lot of Pokeathlon streams in an attempt to get a load of points for that, so that I can get a load of fastballs, which I can then use at whatever legendary beast I get.
Cool.
So you might get a chance to catch up there as well, if only because I am literally making zero progress. Like, I have not moved from this spot, sort of zero progress. I should probably have put some sort of, like, high YouTube by YouTube indicator or something for, my future self to use for my encounters, for my highlight, but oh well. YouTube will just get a really awkward cut in and a really awkward cut out like normal. I don't care. It's like, honestly, They don't watch this for the quality, trust me.
No, they watch it for the bullshit.
Yeah, you watch, if you're watching this stream, you're not here for quality, you're here for us being stupid idiots for like 2.5 hours. Spending an hour and a half talking about food.
Look, it was a very wholesome conversation.
It was, actually. It was a good chat. And then, of course, I ruined it by probably talking about my brother doing stupid shit, but whatever.
You didn't ruin shit. That was funny.
It was funny.
I mean, I feel kind of like an asshole for saying that, but it was still funny.
Oh, it was funny. No assholing required there. That was funny.
I really do need to make friends with somebody who regularly slaughters pigs, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
And makes homemade sausage out of them, not just somebody who works at an abattoir.
Yeah. Alright, see you, Shard. Sleep
Bye,
well.
Bye, Shard. Sleep well.
I'm now sitting cross-legged in my chair. I don't really know why. This was a stupid idea as well, because these there's arms on the chair, so they dig into my leg a bit. Oh well.
Rip.
This is the part of the stream where both of us just hit the slow descent into madness, I think. Because it's like, oh boy. Do you want to take it up to like 270 or whatever and then call it?
Yeah, sure, that sounds good.
I'll just do encounters until then. Like, we'll see what
I
happens.
don't know why today is such a slow freaking encounter day.
I know, they were really slow sometimes for me as well.
I think I've had maybe like, I've lost maybe a quarter of my encounter rate this time.
Yeah. Level 21. Thank you. I need that info. So I might be taking Zub out to 21 before the gym, just so it has a viable move.
Yeah, that's fair.
We heard you like level grinding.
So you could level grind while you level grind.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm half tempted to go back and pick up that goddamn berry from Wade that's been sitting on me for like a week. I'm gonna do that actually. Hey, is that a trainer? That might be a trainer. So yeah, I'll just take Percy up to like level 21 and just fight every encounter that I find. I think that's a trainer as well. But I didn't fight before because it's in a different spot to the route I took.
Alright, I'll just keep going until you get your berry then.
Okay, so that might be a bit, because I'm going to be walking in grass, obviously. So encounters are everywhere, but
rip.
It shouldn't be too long. It's just I'm in grass, so I'm going to be getting encounters every little now and then while I try and get past whatchamacallit city. Violet.
Wait, no, it's not Asperdia. That's fucking black too.
Yeah, that's that too. Yeah, Violet. God, I miss Gen 5. It's been ages since I've played anything to do with Gen 5. Like, genuinely, the last time I saw of Gen 5, it was like a speedrun stuff. It's been so long. I'm actually quite looking forward, because I'm probably going to replay White 2 reasonably soon. Like, obviously it's going to happen off stream, but I'll replay it reasonably soon to unlock the hard mode. So that when it comes to actually getting to stream it in like 6,000 years, I've promptly forgotten enough of the story for it to be enjoyable again. Or not forgotten the story, but like I haven't played it recently enough that it's boring.
That's probably a good plan.
It just means that at some point in the near future, I need to hook myself up with White 2 again.
I can send you the link.
Not necessarily hard. It's just I gotta do it, and then of course I've got to actually play the game.
Yeah.
Which will be the fun bit, is like, how long does it take for me to stop caring?
Oh, please. Just please.
Hey, Posse. Welcome back.
Welcome back, Posse.
For once not cutting in at the exact end of the stream, just close to it.
Yep.
I miscalculated on the amount of stuff I'd need to dodge. Also, I forgot there was an item down there. I'll need to get that later. I love another encounter.
Yeah, you got big yawns.
Some big yawns, dog.
Big
Honestly,
yawns.
that's a mood. Big yawns are an
Big yawns
absolute
for
mood.
the puppy.
Yes.
Hello, Bobby. Got big yawns. Have you been asleep this whole time? Yeah. Oh, look at that stretch.
I forgot how nice Violet City's like intro sound was. Like the intro to the theme.
Yeah.
That was good.
Stop licking me.
Kali is tasty.
No.
Aw, Percy is tired. Took a lot of battle damage. Music, slow down.
Were we still planning on doing the trade thing if I do end up...
If you end up with a
Thingy.
Slowpoke, I might honestly still. If you really want Percy.
I mean, if you want to do that, I'll name the Slowpoke Percy as well.
Yeah, sounds like a fun plan. Although, that also depends on me not having a crippling attachment to this Zubat by that point.
Which you're already getting there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Look, I am at heart a 5-year-old. I get incredibly attached to these tiny little animals that are absolutely
No, that's
not
completely
real.
fair.
These tiny digital animals, they are my babies.
Hey, got a question for you then.
Yeah.
If Darkrai appeared to you in a dream and said, hey, the Pokemon world got fucked, Everyone and everything in it is dead. It was an atomic wasteland. It's not anymore because we waited until it was no longer an atomic wasteland. There's only me and a few of the legendaries left. We're picking up, like, several hundred Pokemon trainers. You want to come live in Pokemon Land and make everything better? Like, fix it?
So
with
what
all
you're
of the
telling
Pokemon
me
you've
is
ever
you're
caught?
basically gonna throw me into, like, the Oro region, but with a shit ton of stuff. Yeah, I'm down for that. Fuck it, why not?
But it's like,
babies.
it's with every Pokemon you've ever caught in every game you've ever played.
Okay. That does bring a question. Define ever caught. Do we mean caught and used, or things I've also shoved in a box? Because if we're talking about
let's
things
put it
I've
this
shoved
way.
in a box,
Every
then
Pokemon-
we're also going to have to go through every single, like, version of the game where I've deleted the game before, and stuff like that as
Alright,
well.
let's put it this way. Every Pokemon you've ever had an emotional attachment to.
So basically my primary game teams and all my shinies. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's still quite a lot of Pokemon. Yeah, I'd be down for that. My only problem with that is I don't have enough hands. I can't give pets to all of you.
Well, they would stay in their Pokeballs. Like, they would actually come with Pokeballs.
Yeah, but I still don't have enough hands for all of the pets. That's the problem.
That's true.
I have the Persephone issue. I have my dog has 3 heads and I have 2 hands. I cannot pet all of this dog.
That's what head bumps are for.
Yeah, like genuinely. But yeah, no, I'd absolutely be down for that. There'd be so many Pokemon.
Well, and it's you and it's like 2,000 other trainers.
Yeah, that sounds like fun, to be fair. I'd be down for that.
And you guys end up all scattered across the planet.
Yeah, as long as these trainers are at least reasonably decent people and not shitheads, it'd be fine.
Yeah. Well, and by trainers, I mean other people from this world who
Yeah.
do this same sort of thing.
Now that just sounds like another the next opportunity that sounds like is the opportunity for road trip. It's like
Right.
that literally just is the definition of the words road trip. Like, I'm gonna find the nearest other trainer by any means necessary. I'm gonna find them and I'm gonna go road trip, and we're gonna see how far we end up going.
That seems legit.
Actually,
And you're just gonna like be fixing the place on the way through, right?
yeah. My next thing is I'm now like thinking back on like all the shinies and like all my teams and stuff. Like, the number of legendaries I've had on my teams as well is a bit absurd though. Because my
Yeah, well, you're allowed to bring the legendaries because they actually do need more legendaries.
yeah, because my main like thing with my teams is I always do 5-man teams because my 6th slot is always dedicated to the box art legendary. Which is why Sword and Shield was crippling to me, because I went into the spoiler. I went into the league with 5 Pokemon because I didn't realise that you don't actually get the box art legendary until the post game.
Whoops.
So I went in there with 5 Pokemon instead, and slightly underleveled. Not too much, but slightly underleveled compared to the actual league, because I was like, oh yeah, okay, wasn't expecting to not have all 6 Pokemon on this team. But yeah, I always have my legendaries on my main team, so slight attachment is always there.
Yeah.
So it's great.
Because it's like, it'd be like super useful, especially like for Pokemon that have just the ability grassy terrain.
Yeah. There is an ability for that, and I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm pretty sure it's actually called grassy terrain.
No, grassy terrain is a move, but there's an
Oh,
ability.
is it?
Grassy Surge,
Yeah.
I think it's called, or something like that, which is the ability.
Oh, okay. I don't fucking know these things apparently.
Yeah, it's the Tapu ability. Tapu Bulu? Question mark, I think. Something from Gen 7, put it that way. It's one of the Gen 7, not quite a legendary, but not quite not a legendary Pokemon.
Right, the ones that are like the gods of the islands.
Yeah, the Titans, or whatever the fuck they're called. They're the Tapus. I don't give a shit what they're actually called, they're the Tapus.
Yeah.
And I know that the Tapus are what they're actually called before somebody jumps down my throat about that one. I do know they're actually called the Tapus. I mean the title. Like how you have the Tau Trio, which is Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem, or how you have every single fucking thing has come out of my head.
Trio.
Yeah, the Lake Trio, which is those guys, like the titles for them.
Right, the legendary beasts,
Yeah,
the birds.
things like that. The beasts, the birds, the weather trio. I forget what Diamond and Pearls is. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum trio. I think, no, they're just the Creation trio, and then you got the Lake trio.
Yep.
You know,
And
stuff
then,
like
yeah, those.
that. Yeah, I've just completely forgotten what the boons, the tapus is, they are. I don't remember. I got my berry, by the way.
Yay!
I've just been
Alright,
sort of slowly
I'm
making my way
fucking
back to
done.
the route, so we're done now. We dead here?
After this fucking
Yep.
encounter.
That's fair. I'm hitting the safe button then.
Yeah. I have lost all will to live.
That's reasonable. 10 hours and 20 minutes of game time.
Nice.
We heard you like game time. Also make
15
mistakes.
hours and 22 minutes.
Oof. Yeah, that's no fun. My throat. Ooh.
Mm.
I
Not
guess that's
great.
what I get for like 4 hours of streaming.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I have no problems with this.
Alright. So, with all of that in mind, shall we raid someone?
Sure, let's see who's going. I'm still gonna be raiding and ditching though, so... actually,
I've
got
got
no
no
one.
one.
Yeah, I've got no one either, so...
So never mind.
Yep. I guess we're just leaving. We leave. And we sleep.
Yep. Alright everyone, thank you so much for being here. It was great to meet a couple of you who popped in. Like super great actually. And yeah, happy Saturday.
Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Good night, Septile. Thank you for tuning in to the hour-and-a-half long food podcast featuring Shadow and Kali that was the first half of this stream. And thanks for hanging about for pretty much the rest of it as well through the crazy. Yeah, I hope you all have a good rest of your day, rest of your evening, good sleep if you're going to bed, things like that. Happy Saturday, yeah, that's definitely a thing. In theory, I'll probably... Wade is calling me again. In theory, I'll probably be making... Oh, fuck me, he's got another berry for me. Go away, I'll deal with you another time. I'll probably be going again Thursday. If I do end up streaming earlier, obviously you'll see me then, but Thursday is probably going to be the day. And then I'm on reading week, so you'll probably see me a lot the week after next.
Hooray!
Yeah, we like those. But yeah, so, see you around, I guess.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Ta-ta, Ribbit.
See you around. Bye!